names for kids.
What is today's date?
All right, we are live. Are you asking me today's date in the game or in in the game?
Yeah, fine. I'll do it
Or
real life. Fine.
I can do it in the game too. I'll just have to think about it.
You have weird fantasy names for all the months.
Yes, I do.
It was inevitable.
I'm gonna need to get back to you.
Months?
What?
Are there 13 months?
12 months.
Change it. Because
I already have the days are different.
in real life we should have 13 months, each one having 28 days, 4 weeks, and everything would align with the moon and be perfect.
But what about the sun?
Well, there are two
We
moons
still have
in
the
my
same amount of
world.
days in a year.
There are two worlds. There are two moons in my world, and the way it works is it aligns perfectly with 5 5-day weeks per month in a 12-month calendar. So the number of days in this year is different than our year, I believe. I think.
I think she needs to sit up and
It's
have
a lot easier when a bunch of gods like hand trap the days so they all line up properly.
1 5 times 12. 300 days. That's actually many fewer. Let's see. What if I do 30 times 12? 360. I like that better. There's 6 weeks in every. Lady, calm down. I don't remember what my time frame thing is right now. It's somewhere written somewhere.
You're the DM, man, so you need to remember this stuff.
You need to just be quiet.
You will get.
I will murder
typing
you in
on
the
the
game.
wrong computer.
I will find a way.
I will kill you.
I'm gonna kill God.
In the game.
Not just, I am better than God in this world. I can make a
Well, I will
god
take him
disappear
on.
with my brain.
I will take him on.
He can make you have never existed.
Who remembers where we last left off?
I do.
I do not.
I took notes. Killed the boss of these ruins.
Yes, you guys killed the Arch-Draugr, or the Draugr Arch-Satyr. You acquired a lesser note of power of cold. And you guys just finished a rest in the Draugr Lord's chamber. As you wake up in the morning, you kind of hear some hustle and bustle coming from the rest of the area. You are welcome to investigate.
It was me and Kenzie running to find you guys.
Yeah, let's go check it out. See who's walking around.
As you walk into the chamber with the big, basically,
Orrery?
yeah, the big orrery, you look and you see there are a handful of people in robes disassembling it.
Oh, okay.
Hello now. Those don't belong to you.
Oh, and the one stands up and goes, "Oh, actually they do. You made a deal with Monghilda, and we're collecting."
Understand.
How are they disassembling? We tried doing that with picks earlier, and that did not work.
They actually have special tools, like wrenches and stuff, and they also have magic, yes.
Can we have a cup of water?
I'm doing my
Just refill this, dude. And they're like, Monghilda does want to speak with you all, now that you're awake.
Right, where is the wrong
There's
person?
no more, Dad.
Right,
Sound
fill
like
it up. Yes, Monhilda. I know exactly who that is.
Dude,
You don't.
you're not gonna get ice cream food acting like this.
Ice cream.
I'm definitely supposed to be here, and one of the people you're working with.
I think today is. That's it.
There we go.
Close enough.
Yep.
I don't know.
And he goes, yeah, Monghilda's actually wanted to speak with you pretty much as soon as you came up. She has one of your items.
Let's go investigate. Man, I can't do it.
So you guys go to, actually just, you go to another chamber, that, Yorn, please be quiet. Remember when we were talking about not interrupting a bunch during the game? Yeah, you're not doing a great job so far. He's talking to me the whole time.
You are holding into it. We could have been talking more about the game by now already.
Okay, whatever. You guys walk out, and you see a very large, probably close to like 7 foot tall, automatron that basically has its torso is a carved like the head of a dragon. What materials is it made of? Oh,
Star metal.
It is made of this shiny, silvery metal that kind of has this twinkle that goes through it and this shimmer that goes through it. You also see at each of the joints there's a faint glow of a rainbow.
Ray's eyes go big.
And she goes, "Here is, I believe you called it your DRAC."
Yes, it's amazing.
What, Bjorn?
Great work.
That candy cup makes the word and.
It does look like an ant symbol, that's right. Faye.
But only with the dragon.
Yep, that's the D&D logo. And the DRAC unit just kind of waves at you guys because it also is mildly sentient.
Yeah. It's an intelligence of 3. It's like a dog. Are we talking to Mom Kilden right now?
Yes.
Okay. May I?
Go right ahead, it's yours.
I walk up and like tap on the chest and it opens up, like the ribcage opens, and there's a gnome-shaped hole in it.
And you climb inside. And now, Ray has a mech suit.
And it seals, and you are lost forever, and from now on we're talking
Yes.
to the creature that has you imprisoned as its power source within.
And a bunch of spikes shoot out from the inside and stab me.
And Monkey like, "Ha-ha! With the wizard gone, I will destroy the rest of you." Roll for initiative.
Oh, that would be bad.
That would be bad.
So bad.
Alright.
Wait, do we have any other magic people in here right now? Turn me into a giant snake, I eat the other powers. The
Other nodes of power.
nodes of power.
There's
Floki also dies.
bodybuilder poses in the suit.
Nothing can go wrong.
Before doing that, I eat some shroom.
Oh god.
I thought you were gonna say I eat some shrimp.
Some shrimp.
Shrimp.
Curb the hunger.
Shrimpy.
Yeah.
Shrimp.
And Monhilda goes, "So right now, my people are working on the Javelin Chain Lightning. I heard rumblings that you lot might want to switch which one they're working on."
I thought we
Her
said
confidence
that
in the
we
real.
wanted.
I literally watched the video, man.
Why did we choose the...
I don't know.
other one?
Why did you do anything?
It's a cool spear.
It is a cool spear, but I thought we would want something that we can all have first, you know?
This was like 2 months. Or
Yeah,
no, it's
this
more
was
than that.
5
a
months
year
ago. Yeah. 5-6 months ago.
Can't remember what I did too.
Whatever.
If you guys would rather have the font than the
I was
Javelin,
trying to be
I'm completely fine switching it.
unselfish. You know?
What? Yes, no one thinks you're selfish right now. We're literally talking about switching it, and if you guys want to switch it, we'll switch it.
What's gonna be up with the melting monster?
Bjorn,
Melty monster?
we're trying to play a game right now. I don't even know what you're talking about.
The monster that makes you melt.
Are you done eating? That's just a gelatinous cube. Are you done eating?
I don't know.
Then go take a nap.
I'm not done eating.
Apparently you know them.
Yeah.
Then ask for more food. But preferably ask Mommy, because Daddy's trying to run a game right now. Alright, so do you guys want the Javelin and Chain Lightning, or do you want the font first? It'll take like another 5 months probably-ish.
For either of them?
Yeah.
Has it been that long?
A
That
month?
we're working on it?
I'm guessing it was probably about a month, but It might actually have been like 2 weeks. So
Right.
I need to have a better calendar going for this game.
Now, the options are... Tell me in character what the options are.
A spear that casts chain lightning, or a fountain that makes foresight potions.
Now, what does foresight do?
It's advantage on literally everything.
And then anyone
It's
trying to...
disadvantage on anyone on you.
Yeah,
You can see the future.
basically, yeah.
So,
Chain lightning just does a shitload of
the
damage.
options are... Visions of the future, or a really pointy stick.
Powerful.
Yeah. More or less.
The
We
stick also
have-
has lightning,
We have pointy sticks, we have lightning.
but
Yeah.
not chain lightning. It's
Yeah.
also a +3 spear.
Executive decision.
Okay, here's the thing. We could have Fountain and get one day and be really cool for everyone. Or can get a really cool spear that can really wreak havoc. And I could also buy some like speed spells.
We can already wreak havoc. Let's go with the thing we can't already do.
Fountain.
Okay. We've been working on the fountain the whole time.
Retcon.
Well, that's because they drank a potion of foresight from the early...
The test.
We knew you
early
guys
test
would change
days.
your mind, so we just started on the other thing.
Very good.
So, if anyone remembers the deal you made with Monghilda, you guys basically said anything you didn't want out of the base of the ruins, she would take.
I see.
Do you want to take a look and see what she's taking?
Well, she's taking the orrery.
Yes, she is taking that.
I guess that's fine. Can't really use it.
Don't go in there, there's only trash and an Otyuk.
She's like, yeah, my men already killed the Otyuk.
Rude!
Well, they went in and it attacked us.
Why would they go to a room full of trash?
And if everybody's watching, they're just gonna see me make creepy faces in the camera. And it's towards me.
And then see Faye also making weird faces back.
Yeah, I have no notes on what the actual deal was, but I think we got all the loot
Oh!
we wanted.
You guys did not loot the bodies of the Draugr. You are welcome to do that if you would like to do that.
I will search the butt.
The what? Did you say the butt?
Bodies.
Okay.
Loot the body.
I thought you were looting their
I
butts.
see how it is.
I'm
Show
very
off
good at
after
looting.
everyone's
Yes,
dead.
I am. I went through
Bjorn, you're not
you
doing
would
a great
erase
job
the
at not
street.
interrupting.
I am no longer racist.
What do you need?
Oh my gosh.
What are you gonna do with the Logan?
We'll deal.
Bjorn, that's we might use them in the game later. I really
I
can't have
realize
asking
my-
questions like
my
that right now,
fault.
okay? I'm trying to focus on that. Okay, so first, this will be a important one. Who wants to search the Draugr Archsatyr?
So what is it? Is this perception?
It'll be investigation.
I do.
I'm pretty good at this.
You're not playing the game, Bjorn.
If someone helps me, I think it's pretty good. Does anyone help me?
Sure, I'll help.
Oh god, it's horrible.
What is it?
9 plus 8. 15. No, 17.
17. You found some ancient Nordic Archsatyr robes.
Garbage.
I mean,
I throw it over my shoulder.
even the garbage thing off an Archsatyr is still kind of cool, but okay.
Now, what does that do?
It is a you have to attune to it. You have the Satyr robes, right?
Yes,
They give what, +1 to all of your magical stuff?
they do.
These Archsatyr robes give +3 to all.
Jesus. Okay.
So like +3 to your saving throw DC or spell save DC, and +3 to your spellcasting ability.
Well, I'll just
Jesus Christ.
shrug that off, tuck that back on.
Oh. Get a second.
You want this?
Sure.
So, okay, so what just happened was you put on the
I
Archsatyr
threw it over
robes.
my shoulder. Like, wait a second. And the alien's already got its whip on.
You get a +1 to everything. What's bad about that?
Yeah.
It's great. You know.
Opportunity cost what?
I have to get rid of my robe of useful items.
But I also want you guys to realize that that was the shitty thing that you just got.
Go on.
Out of 18?
Yeah, the other checks were 20 and 25.
I could have gotten that easily, but I rolled garbage.
Can I roll?
Nope.
Damn.
The body's been thoroughly investigated. Everything else is gone.
Just fine. If I detect magic, can I find something in the garbage pile? No.
I don't want to give you guys... Okay. If you guys really want his skull, I'll give you the skull.
I do like skulls. In fact, we'll give it to the person who collects them.
Alright. An Arch Satyr rune skull.
Who's not
Phineas.
here right now?
We'll let them know when they get here.
Finnegan.
Well,
No, I think
someone who does necromancy a lot should do a
She's down
Arcana
sick.
check.
Identify.
Well, no, an Arcana check for something you can use this for.
Okay, okay.
You know it's just a skull of a powerful wizard.
Could I borrow die?
There's a whole set. If you want to grab something.
Thank you. Oh, this is a nice bag.
Thank you.
Gesundheit.
If you need it. 20.
Yep.
Okay. So you have heard of flame skulls before, and you know that they are crafted from wizard skulls.
I know what those are.
Yes.
Off of Baldur's Gate.
Well, that's good now that you're learning things. Out above table, do you actually know what flame skulls are, or do you need help?
I do not.
Flame skulls are basically skulls covered in fire that are used to kind of defend a location. It's the skull of a wizard that is basically necromancyified into a minion. These skulls can make frost skulls, which are like flame skulls, but a little flavored differently. And this one, being an Arch Satyr, can probably make a pretty powerful one.
Alright. And they float?
They do fly.
Okay.
They fly, and this one might be a pretty high-level spellcaster. So a regular Frost Skull is a 5th level spellcaster. An Ancient Frost Skull is a 7th level spellcaster. This one would probably be an Ancient Frost Skull, so a 7th level spellcaster. Yes?
You know how certain magical items like increase certain stuff for you?
Yep.
You buy like really nice looking clothes. Can that like affect your charisma?
Probably, yeah. You can't have pizza, Faye. Why?
Because I have a 0 charisma.
No. Yeah, I mean, if you get fancy enough clothes, yeah. Bjorn, are you still hungry?
This is not how you get ice cream, dude.
Yeah, you've been in here the whole time. You said that you're gonna try to not distract us.
You want to take a nap?
Go take a nap, Bjorn.
You can get ice cream later. I'll take you up to your room if you want.
There are also 2 Draugr Satyrs in here you can search.
Sure.
Why
That would
not?
also be investigation.
Do the same thing.
You want to take that one?
Yeah.
I'd love to hear.
Oh, way better. 24.
You found a Draugr Satyr rune skull, which will also be able to do the thing that you're trying to do, possibly kill you. And there's one more if you want to search the last one.
So you're saying that's another material for a frost skull?
Yes. But right now you can make an Ancient Frost Skull and a Frost Skull.
One more.
Now it's going to require some doing to do it, but that is the ingredient you need.
Garbage. 13. On the last one.
Some ancient Nordic Satyr robes.
Anyone else here do spellcasting?
Not really.
Well, I'll put on the other one. It won't do anything, and I won't be even attuned to it. But it's cold out. It's nice to have another layer.
Just covered in ancient clothing.
Hmm? What is an adaptation necklace again? Wait, is that
It's an
original?
actual magic item.
I can look it up now.
Yep. Faye, stop trying to sneak away from me, because you're a baby, and you can't just crawl around on the floor.
Oh, it doesn't.
So... Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt. So the things that Monghilda is taking from the burial mound include the giant skeleton, the spell runes, and the orrery. All of those things Monghilda will be taking.
Did you really already give them the giant skeleton?
I mean, it's not really giving. It's just you guys didn't take it,
Yeah,
so...
we can't. I mean, we can't really move this thing.
Now, hold on. You're not even a necromancer. What use could you possibly have for giant bones?
You're pretty.
You think I need to study necromancy as my main to be able to do necromancy?
I mean, it helps. Look, I'm a professional necromancer. We're working for you, which I've always known because I'm part of the team. Hold on.
She don't know you.
That's a 21 for deception.
I didn't need to have it too.
What's your
No, 22.
charisma?
22. Plus 3.
You gotta make her roll.
Yeah.
Charisma.
So what are you trying to do, Steve?
Just,
That you are always in the
yes.
group?
Because I've always been part of the group, which means
I don't even know if deception would work there.
Which means I'm working for you. So if you leave that with us, you can spend your time doing important you things, and I, a professional, can take a crack at this giant skeleton and take care of whatever needs to be done with it for you.
Make it worth my while.
I am making it worth your while. It's the free services of a professional.
Well, I had plans for this giant skeleton.
Perhaps we can collaborate.
I was trying to make it a guard for my cloud castle.
I still think she might be a bad guy.
Why a guard when you can have a builder? Why bother with someone standing in armor? You can get anyone to stand in armor in front of a cloud castle. A giant.
Yes,
They're
but
taught that.
most people I have stand up there can't just pick someone up and throw them.
Truly, they're not lifting enough. The point is,
Oh.
giants build cloud castles. You have the body of a giant. You can build something that builds cloud castles.
Well, could build something atop the cloud castle. I already have a handful of wizards fabricating the levels of the castle into one more appropriate for creatures of our size. What do you plan on doing with this giant skeleton?
Oh, I was going to have him start a mine or something. All this, it's a terrible waste of useful free labor to just have it standing around holding some weapons that aren't even going to be used. Who attacks a cloud castle?
Well, you people.
Cloud giants.
Well, yes, us, obviously. But how many of us are there around, really?
Well, that depends. As powerful as you, not too many.
Appreciate the compliment.
Sounds good.
Oh, imagine the work a giant smith could do for you.
The problem is, skeletons do not have the hands of master craftsmen. They have the hands of simple craftsmen. What? What? Was it your wine? Oh, my wine. Cranberry wine. Yeah, I do like it. That makes sense. That's mine. Do you want the baby now? Since you came close enough that she thinks.
I'm an option.
Yeah.
Imagine the work of a master craftsman aided by the arms of a giant. They cannot swing the hammer as hard.
Imagine a steam hammer does the same thing.
A what now?
A steam hammer.
Future is now.
The dwarves already have one.
A hammer made of steam?
Well, steam just makes the hammer
Steam
swing.
power.
That's... You have to...
Robotic.
What makes this... Fire? Fire to swing the hammer.
Well, it depends. What makes the fire depends. Sometimes it's magic, sometimes it's just cold.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Oh
no, this is terrible.
Oh, God.
Not the whole world, just certain places.
I have competition!
See, magic is still better in some ways because you can have one dead person do many things. Well, usually if you're making something roboticized, especially, then you can't just be like, hey, do this, and it'll understand you and do that.
The robot can swing the hammer and pump the bellows.
Yes, but the steam hammer cannot pick adventurers up and throw them off of my cloud castle.
Wait, I thought you were
I think
fighting
we should
dwarves.
change the topic.
I thought
Well,
you
no, they're having an argument right now about who can get the giant skeleton.
Look, that's never
Hilda
going...
wants the giant skeleton because she wants a guard for her cloud castle.
Look, that's never going to come up.
It is definitely going to come up. It has been less than a month since that cloud castle got raided. This is not originally my cloud castle.
That's an obvious outlier.
True.
And what would you be if you went around preparing for every possible outlier?
Intelligent.
Paranoid.
Yes, I'm a wizard.
And I'm a cleric.
Good for you.
Poking around it.
I take one of those skulls.
We go now?
Oh, yeah, have the small one.
Nice. Can you do this for me? And she hands it off to another wizard who kind of goes, and walks away for a bit. The wizard she handed to had black robes.
I like those robes. I like those robes. You've got an excellent sense of style. What's your name?
The one with the black robes, he's already walking away. She goes, oh, that is my cousin. His name is...
Jeffrey.
Ivan.
Carl.
No, I have a theme I'm going with. And I don't know Norwegian names off the top of my head.
Ivan.
Wolfric.
Ivan sounds...
His name is Ivan.
Sorry.
Nothing to worry about.
Ivan Fridenson.
Good to meet you, Ivan!
He goes, yeah.
Now, I'm going to put this ancient frost skull on the body of the giant.
It'd be so small. It's like a regular skull on top of a giant body. I got...
In fact, I don't even have to. I can. This fits in the eye. We need to go find another one. I can put each skull in the eye of the giant.
Ooh, that'd be neat. And, so, you guys are continuing your discussion. In about an hour, you hear... And, now, Monghilda is being followed by a skull that has a rainbow surrounded it. It's surrounded in a rainbow.
Great.
And it just has glowing blue eyes.
Terrifying.
Oh, and the skull is just covered in, like, glowing blue runes.
That sounded intelligent. Why did it sound intelligent?
Because it used to be a wizard.
Yes, but it's not one now.
Kind of is.
It still is. It can cast spells.
But this has gone from useful free labor to weird slavery nonsense.
It's dead.
Yes, but it's still clearly thinking. Why would you make it think?
To make it more useful.
No.
That's what we're for.
Well, it's also what the skull is for. What?
I forgot to send it.
For what?
Pizza.
Oh my god, lady.
I will look at it.
I I'm sure it's only been a few minutes. I just have to figure out about how many minutes it's been.
It's been a while.
Because it's supposed to be...
It has been more than a few minutes.
It's supposed to be for 19 minutes. I bet it's been about 5, so it needs like 15 more.
There is no way it's only been 5 minutes.
It is not done yet.
But,
13 more.
Monkey was like, yes, you can have your giant skeleton.
Thank you much.
How exactly are you guys going to be transporting a
I'm
giant
sure they brought a
skeleton?
carriage with
That's
them.
their problem. Carriage? No.
You walked here?
We were teleported?
No, you guys walked here. You took the boat to Fog
I
Island,
Oh,
and from Fog Island you walked to your...
ship,
Well, no,
but we're pretty
goats.
far inland.
You guys got goats.
Oh,
That's right.
Draugr,
Giant
carry the
goats.
giant.
If you give me...
Draugr.
I didn't know that we took the giant goats on this one.
I would say you did. Like, usually, the giant goats are on your boat. Anytime you guys travel outside of your boat, I would say you have your goats with you. Just because that increases your travel speed
There's
by quite a bit.
4 Draugr now. So,
4 Draugr?
between them all, I think they should be able to get it.
If Matt let me retcon...
How about
spells, I can fabricate one.
2 skeletons, 2 Draugr?
Sure.
Okay. Just because Draugr are a little more powerful, and I don't think you have a way to necessarily... If you're raising them yourself, which it also allows, I don't think you can raise Draugr, because they're more difficult. But you can raise skeletons, if
Understood.
that makes sense. You can control a Draugr, but Draugr are kind of like a special thing, if that makes sense.
Yes.
But yeah, you have 2 Draugr and 2 skeletons.
I'll have them carry the giant.
By the way, I put that note of power we got into my secret chest last time.
Yep.
Oh,
So, if anybody's...
You guys still have nodes of power?
yes.
We have 2, I think, probably?
I've been holding on to the other
We
one.
just got
Was
one.
that an in-character question?
So,
It was just a question. If you guys want to ever answer a character, I would support it.
so the gold one is for the luck fountain. We have 2 cold lesser nodes, a
Neither of us
lightning
can use.
lesser node, and a poison lesser node.
So we have poison and 2 cold? Is that
Poison, 2 cold,
And then...
a lightning.
Lightning and luck are currently being used.
Okay, so
You don't have them on your person.
Well, we don't
anymore.
have.
They're in a secret chest.
Well, one of them's in the middle of a fountain.
Oh, well, yeah. The ones that aren't in items are in a chest. So nobody can get them.
One of them's getting crushed up into dust and snorted by a wizard.
Lucky.
He's like, oh, I'm so lucky. Just like freaking Domino from, why can't Deadpool? There we go.
Can I retcon my prepared spells? We just woke up.
Yeah, it's a new day. Go ahead. If you ever want to change your spells outside of combat, I say it's fine. If you're ever like, hey, I'm gonna fight you, I'm gonna change my spells real quick. That's kind of shitty. But
Yeah. I have an idea to make a card.
It must happen before.
yeah, has to happen before the vibes of combat.
Fair
The
enough.
vibes of combat. That
Yeah.
sounds like an album name.
The vibes of combat.
Well, I'm going to head outside and begin working on making a card. So I can transport some of the stuff.
We can have your big machine thing carry it.
What?
Your,
Oh,
your,
yeah,
yes.
your armor.
You can pull,
Can pull a
Stuff.
carriage.
you can lift me.
Yeah, I would say he could probably pull a carriage pretty easily.
18 strength,
Yeah.
plus 4. I should have gave him the like, powerful build thing where you can lift, like, a large creature.
Oh, I have like
That's okay.
rare strength.
We're fine. We also have, like, 6 giant goats or something.
So what sort of skeleton is that made of?
Oh, asteroid bones? Is that anything?
Astro.
Found a fallen
I
star,
have-
kind of.
Double the
Yeah, I
carry
know.
capacity,
Or star metal.
and they also
Yes.
have advantage on strength, push, pull, and lift, and break rolls.
Which Monk Hilda has the eye. What is it? What was it? The
The Eye of the Star.
Eye of the Stars, yeah.
That turns normal metal into star metal over time.
Yep. And
Ow!
she's been doing some fancy stuff with that.
Ow! Can you not?
Yeah. So I go outside to just like a
Ow!
few trees and
Stop!
start casting fabricate on them.
No biting!
Turn them into a cart.
All right. As you're out there, you do see that the floating castle
You're
is
like a
overhead.
little softy.
And in 10 minutes, I've got a cart.
You're cuter than.
It's like a nice, sturdy wooden. The trees just sort of like bend and break and form into structure.
Awesome. So, Manghila talks to you guys briefly. He's like, so, what is your plan now? I don't believe I have any need of your services at the moment. I'll be sure to let you know when that changes.
That is a wonderful question.
Out of curiosity, has anyone else invited you all to the funeral?
Of the king?
Yes.
Yes.
It will be happening soon.
I don't believe you've been invited.
Well, I would be happy to have you within my entourage.
Did he kill the king? He killed the king.
No,
Why is he dead? I don't remember.
He was
Yeah,
on a boat
remember he
that
had murdered
crashed.
someone.
Oh,
and buried
right. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
When we
Maybe that
all
was
met
our fault.
each
I don't
other.
know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Suppose I
It's
could
been a
take some
while.
time
You can't
off.
blame me for forgetting.
I would be happy to have adventurers such as yourselves within my entourage when we attend.
Sure.
So what's our deal then? While we're there, do we make sure no one jumps you, or?
Well, that would be very good. Also, if I have people that need killed, I will tell you.
Ah,
Will food and drinks.
Of course. Well, there will be tons of food and drinks for anyone free of charge anyways. Especially heroes of your own repute.
I'm there.
Good.
do you
I
have?
might have a small taste of alcohol.
And what exact calendar date is this funeral on? By
It
chance?
is in 2 weeks.
Ah.
Could we
And
get
that is
perfume and
the
stuff?
month.
Stop it. What? Tisk tisk? What? Oh, me picking my beard? What? I don't know what's happening right
The
now.
drink. The drink.
You don't want me drinking this?
It has 78 grams of sugar in it.
Do you want to drink the rest of it? It is very good. No.
What is it? Is it just Mountain Dew?
I drank out of it, and I'm not sick right now, but you're also sick, so I don't know if you care, but I'm going to let you know that I drank out of it already. Alright. I'm going to drink other pop. Is that okay? You're not going to stop me from drinking cherry Dr. Pepper, are you?
And then you just her, and then
What if we limit it to one glass? It's just a
Yes.
review.
That's fine. Give me one glass, please. She goes, based on how much work you all have been around here, I'm sure a few other of the children of the chiefs would be interested in going with you, but I think going with me would be best for all of you.
Of course.
The green hood
I
would be
don't like
attending.
the wording
Yeah.
that she chooses.
Did they make it?
What, you don't get...
Just
you,
the
you have
people that
you have
have-
not been getting the vibes that she's very self-important?
Never would have guessed. A very powerful magic user.
No,
You never would have guessed that this wizard that has wizards at her beck and call. Like, that's
no,
fucking
it's
nuts.
Not, no, that's not it. It always seems like she has other plans. Not telling him.
You haven't asked her plans. Maybe she'll tell you.
what are your plans? Your greater goals for the region. I mean, for example, I'm looking to resurrect the leftover corpse of the Titan to
That's
serve
true.
all of mortal kind.
Well,
So you may be
good luck with that. There is another group that is currently trying to do somewhat of that, but with different goals.
Well,
We're trying to stop that.
we'll just have to murder them when we come to that bridge.
Well, I will definitely suggest murdering them is a good idea. I don't think the Titan being raised is a very good idea, though, because... in my opinion, an item of that much power is very volatile. And I don't know if I would even trust it in my own hands.
Sorry. Eat the Titan.
It'd be hard to eat. Like,
A bite at a time.
It would be hard to eat the Titan. It's mostly made of
Oh, I'm not
rocks.
looking to resurrect it. I'm just, a shell of its former self.
Ooh, are there
It'll be a shell of its former self
What
either
about
way.
fine creatures that eat rocks?
Or you could find the heart of the Titan, and that would probably be pretty cool.
Eat.
You have seen the heart of the Colossus in the other campaign. I don't think you could eat that. The Titan's heart is even bigger.
Sure.
But, anyways, but as for my plans, that is complicated.
What's up?
Well, we're good at complicated. We tend to make them simple. Like the Gordian knot.
Well, you guys have helped me with my plans quite a bit already. This floating castle has really helped me with my ability to project power across the land. And I am very thankful for that. And maybe soon I'll be able to project even more power across even more of the isles.
So is that the goal then? Projection of power? Authority to be used when necessary?
Well, let's see. I know you all know that there's an election going on for the next king of the Isles. Of course, king, because why would they ever let a woman take charge? But I think...
That's your goal. You want to.
She just can't wait to be king.
I don't think king is the title I would choose, but...
Director.
Supreme.
Empress.
I do not have the goals of empire in my mind as of yet.
I'm gonna use my insight to see if it seems like she's telling the truth about.
Go ahead, roll insight.
You know what? In my head, I'm thinking of 26.
You definitely are getting vibes from, like, just her mannerisms and stuff that she does not
Tell the whole
respect the idea of an election for a king. She doesn't respect that idea, and she has other plans, is what you get from listening to her.
She's
Let's
a
do a coup.
fascist.
Well, a coup would mean that there's already a king. My plan is just to have the election not happen. Because look at all of the different chiefdoms and jarldoms within the Isles. The Saterlings are easily the most powerful, and my father has been more focused within and making sure our clan is learned and powerful, which are good things. However, the fact that we bow to mere men is, in my view, quite disappointing.
Who would you bow to?
No.
I do like that. I do like that. Stick it to the eye of Luxor and Lucius.
Well, that is mighty goals there. I would choose to start off with a smaller one myself. Oh my gosh, Faye, why are you so loud? Just singing.
Trying to figure out how to sound.
Well, you've been an excellent patron.
And
Come
you
pick
will-
us up when you need us at the ball.
Yes, we're going to
I will do
transport these things to our ship, and then don't know if we can make it down in time. Actually, just on our own.
Transport can be arranged.
Man, it's been
That would
so
be appreciated.
long since I've actually adjusted how much money I have.
Tell you what, I will I will let you all know the day of the event. You can be anywhere you want to be beforehand. I'll let you know the day of the event, and I will send one of my men to teleport to your location, and then to me.
That should work.
All right.
Let's hit the road. The old dusty.
Alright, as soon as we get an earshot of the lady. What if this lady was the one that killed the king? Because she kind of does, control. She's a really strong wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Then good for her. Down with the monarchy.
You guys do remember
But it's not a monarchy.
It is. It's an elective monarchy.
Well, that's different.
Elected for life.
Yeah, it is elected for life. And usually it basically just switches between
And don't you
one of
think
three.
It's kind of coincidence that the cloud giants that we killed were sent here to investigate the bringing of the.
Do we back the light?
Yeah.
Okay, we're
I
like
suppose.
way out.
And
Yes.
we're giving her.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like 2 hours later.
Yes.
Yes, we're traveling.
Yeah, you guys are traveling now.
Do we kill her?
Well,
we're
I don't
making
know.
a lot of assumptions.
Yes, we are, but I'm just saying it's a lot of coincidences.
I will say, you guys
back to
remember
back.
that the figure in the sky you saw was a giant. It wasn't.
Well, that would seem to be a poor way to repay everything she's done for you. I mean, look at the...
Well, we
the
keep giving her
French
lesser
thing.
nodes of power, which we know lesser nodes of power is going to use lesser weapons.
You've only given her nodes of power to make you weapons.
Yeah, but we haven't received them yet.
True, but you won't technically. Okay, I will say you'll still have the lightning one because you only gave her the one that she's using to make the thing. So you still have the lightning one, and like if you really wanted to go up to the Cloud Castle, you could see a couple wizards working on a fountain with the node kind of inside it or whatever.
You're saying that at least towards us, she has been acting in good faith.
Well, yeah, she's certainly a power-hungry wizard, which most of them are, but I don't think she's directly responsible for the resurrection of this place.
I think you guys do also remember that, like, she did seem concerned when you brought her the information about the Titan.
Was she concerned because...
It challenges
Someone
her
is
power.
catching on to her.
Yes.
Well, she told us to kill it, so I'm going to assume, for now, that it's just a threat to her own power, and she won't abide that.
Yes, honestly, more likely.
Has any of my conscripts became greenhead recruits yet?
No, not yet, no.
And how many more days for the trainers there? I have 12 days, but I know it's been at least 1 day.
Yeah, I have 11 days right now. I'm going to say it's been 2 days since then.
There's so many
So
clocks.
9
running
days?
back.
Yeah, 9 days. Yeah, I know. There's so many. How many days left until Blood?
The
I
universal
wrote
calendar.
down that today, 5 months left
So 30 more gold.
until our luck.
Besides, we're going to be right at her side at the vote, and if she does something terrible, we can decide then to backstab her. It's the perfect opportunity.
Or she's going to pin things on us. In jail for her crimes.
All the more reason to backstab her then.
Wouldn't be the first time.
But I
Looking
prefer
into
to
or
save
out
my
of the jail.
backstabbing for after I've actually been betrayed.
Eyes open, mouth shut.
Good call.
All right. You guys are continuing.
To the
Your-
ship.
Well, yeah, which is currently in a fog arbor. Ouch!
Alright,
Yes.
I know what I want to do.
What do you want to do?
And this
I
is
want
where
to
our
spy on
ship
this
is.
bitch.
How do you plan on doing that?
We have a wizard!
Talk to the group about it.
Can you cast divination yet?
No.
Stride? Arcane Eyes?
Don't know that one. My specialty is more in illusion magic, so
Oh.
yes. Wasn't my best decision.
Well, we can have him pretend to show you what you want to see.
Yeah, I can show you whatever you want. I see Angilda juggling 6 skulls and throwing them at you. I don't know.
Can you make it tiny?
Sure. Tiny Angilda. Squish her. No, don't squish me.
When Hilda's crying on you sees that, it's like,
That was a joke.
ow, baby, you just stuck your
Oh,
hand in my
yes,
mouth."
we've been scried on the whole time.
I would.
The whole conversation.
She actually has people scrying on you 24/7 because she's got that many wizards.
Probably.
She make my penis go big when she's small.
Powerful ass
That's weird.
Look, unless she backstabs us, I'm down for having a rich, powerful patron who doesn't mind if I have the occasional corpse doing grunt labor.
Yeah, she actually seems less upset by necromancy than you. Because She's like, oh, binding this wizard to me? Completely fine. And you're like, actually, don't they think? Yes, it's great.
I may want to have a word with that skull afterwards. See if it's being treated well.
You could make a second one.
I don't know if they talk. That I don't know.
If it can cackle, it can talk.
Not necessarily.
How do you feel about demon contracts for servitude?
I couldn't possibly comment.
Demon contracts?
Oh, you said demon.
Yeah,
oh,
demons
no,
don't
okay.
make...
Never touch the
Sorry, devil.
Devil? Oh, well, you know, just generally fuck Lucius is my take on those things.
They do, in fact, speak. Flame skulls do talk. Huh.
Like, I don't like the man very much. Hell is a bad place.
The devil.
The devil.
Well, this doesn't have to do with me.
More or less everything that these devils do
Yeah.
Not everyone works for him.
The devils do.
No, mine.
Well, you're not a devil anymore. You're just some
But
infernal.
I have devils.
Yeah, but they're technically not devils either anymore. They're... I don't know. It's weird.
Look, if you can prove to me beyond all reasonable doubt that a devil is working against its creator, I might give them a shot. But that's a tall order, friend.
We're talking more
I think
about
all
the
devils
contract
are always
part than
working
the
against their
actual
creators.
devil
They just
part.
can't do much about it.
Repeat.
We're talking more about the contract than the devil.
Oh, I don't mind a good contract here or there. It's how you get things.
Of servitude?
I mean, if I get as good as I give.
Not likely. With a devil.
It's a cooperative thing, is what I like.
Don't chew on my necklace. Bad.
We work for them, they protect us. It's all a big... Oh, yep, this is a pyramid.
So enslavement of dragons, totally fine.
Oh, yeah.
Enslavement, bad. You know, in general.
Well, there's like contracts.
Hey, let's stop metagaming right now, man.
Sorry.
Who's enslaving dragons? Where can I go kill them?
Ooh, the Sansi.
Well, my favorite
Or
enemy
Northern
is
Anglo.
dragons.
Why are you choking me?
For fun.
I'm in profit. Are we at the boat yet?
You're in Fog Harder now.
Oh, okay.
So, you guys enter Fog Harder. As you approach the town of Fog Harder, many a great and mighty Drakkar can be seen docked or floating outside. Many of these Drakkar can be seen... Why do you have to start talking when I talk? I love you. Many... Oh my god, Faye.
Trying to copy.
She's like, I'm helping. I am also providing information. Many of these Drakkar can be seen outfitted with powerful cannons of dwarven make. A large Drakkar can be seen flying through the sky out of the city, gliding atop a rainbow of the Valfrost winds.
What's a Drakkar?
It's like a real big long ship. The great ships are what Fog Harder is known for around all of Anglonia. So this place is the place where they make a lot of big ships. The best long ships are generally made within Fog Harder. By the Drakkarling clan.
What a charming, quaint little village.
Wonder if we could get some upgrades.
This would be the place to do it.
Are cannons a thing?
Yes.
Yeah, you said in the description.
I wonder if this giant
Is that this
can carry
place
a
right here?
cannon.
Yep.
Robots are a thing. You think cannons are?
I helped liberate the robots. Now they have their own city.
Yep.
Pretty much this
Sansi.
world works, if you can think of it, exists.
Is it cool?
I do like cool things.
Is it cool and also game breaking?
Are there robots in the Sand Sea that fly hovercraft? Yes.
Oh, they have hovercrafts.
Yes, they do. It's all those lesser nodes of gravity power that they have.
What's the sacrificial hill? Where they sacrifice stuff?
Would you like to go there and find out?
There's lesser nodes of
Hopefully they're
gravity
not
power.
demonstrating.
That
If you
sounds
destroy
bad.
a sky gem, lesser node of gravity.
Oh. have a sketch of
I'm so glad you said the word gem.
Jim Wilkes.
Me?
Yes,
Why?
because otherwise I just heard the words, well, if you destroy a sky, you get...
I said sky.
If you bring
What did
the
I say?
sky over-
Skystone gem? Is that what I said?
You said sky, and then you said gem after a moment.
Sky gem. Yeah. I couldn't remember what they were called. But
like airship thing.
yeah.
He sat up and had a choice.
How do you sit her up?
Lean back. You
It's
pull it. Sit her up. Nope, not that. You broke the chair.
what? It was that easy? She likes it. She's like, I feel so much freer now. So, alright. This isn't working. So you head to the Sacrificial Hill, and you see a group of robed men. Some of them have like chainmail armor and stuff like that. One of them you actually see doesn't. His eyes are. He basically has two golden eyes, like actually gold in color, like glass, like a glass eye, but made of gold. He has two of them, and then in the center of his head, he has a tattoo of an eye. And he's kind of directing this. You see a roaring flame, and they're kind of throwing holy books and other iconography of gods into the flames. You see give me a religion check real quick.
Yeah, okay. Certainly friendly fellows.
22. Take her, please.
23.
23. All right. You guys see that there are all of the gods that are represented within this stuff are like outside of the Iska or Suma pantheons. So you see some holy books of Luxoth, some stuff of the Mother, Dairin. They are basically burning anything that's not like Wodan, Halbjorn, stuff like that. And
Halbjorn still hasn't noticed me.
Well, it's a god.
I've killed so many things.
Give it
In his
time.
name.
Give it time. What do you expect him to do? Come down and be like, hey, you're pretty cool. Like, what the fuck?
Yes, exactly.
That's exactly what he's
You've been
from.
doing some good work down here.
Or someone in his name.
All right, brother.
Okay,
Hey,
sorry,
brother.
friend.
Yeah, just freaking,
Laws rule. They don't govern. They're not your friends.
Well, he hasn't sent anyone who works for him to talk to me either. So, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what your expectations are. You've never, like, worked for a god before, and now you're like, man, I, like, killed 3 things for this guy, and he hasn't even...
I've killed more than 3 things.
Okay. What? Yeah, just because everything you kill is for him?
Uh-huh.
Alright. Anyways, also you see, like, the golden eyes. Those kind of remind you of Wodan iconography, which is the Allfather.
Can you, like, just take it?
You're not it seems like this guy can see, so you're guessing that he has something going on. Because he does not have eyes, but he does seem to be able to see.
Does his forehead tattoo blink?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
But
Can we say it does?
it is magical. It is a magical forehead tattoo.
So yes, it blinks.
Oh my god. No, it doesn't blink, but he does see out of it.
Does it wink?
I guess it would be a wink.
Yeah, it would be a wink. Yeah, there is.
No, blinking or winking insinuates that there are 2 eyes, but only one's closing.
So Cyclops can't wink, salsa wink?
No, cannot.
Well, their flirting game is just damaged so much.
Yes,
It's a damn
definitely.
shame.
They have very low charisma.
Do they say anything to us, or they just the guys just looking at us?
I would recommend we go.
They're not
They
aggressive.
rely on their eyebrow power.
They don't seem aggressive.
I'll go up to the man with the eye.
Okay.
Okay.
Leave.
And he looks at you. Well, he turns his head in your direction.
Why, hello.
Hello there.
What is this place?
Well, this is the Sacrificial Hill, where we burn the iconography of the false gods.
Makes sense.
I mean, that one's literally up there. You can see it. What do you mean false?
Those gods do not represent the Isles.
Well, no, they suck. I hate all of them, but they're definitely real. And you're burning your best defense against them right now. You've got to know the enemy, man.
Fake news.
I will walk away.
I know. Well, he's like, what I know is even gods can bleed. When we destroyed that one's temple, he sent down one of his angels, and we cut him down.
High five!
Alright.
How long ago was
Wait,
that?
which temple was this?
The ruins of Lux, if you look at that.
Oh, wow.
The luck god?
No, Lux, the sun god.
Oh, yes, I high-five him too!
Why do you not like him?
Are we the baddies?
Do we have to be dark?
Alright. Well, it was
no,
nice
just-
meeting you. I will go someplace else.
He's racist.
Well, if we succeed in
He only
destroying...
wants elves to survive.
If... Who says we're going to destroy Lux? I'm sure Halbjorn can wrap some chains around it and guide it across the sky for us.
On a chariot like Fenrir.
Indeed.
You're breaking the fifth wall. Fourth wall? Third wall?
I don't know.
Fourth wall?
Usually.
I thought it was
Fourth wall.
Now, look,
Breaking
see,
the
I will
fourth
go
wall.
now someplace else. I'm gonna go to
Are
the...
you just... Okay, I want you to realize what you just did.
Yeah.
Imagine a situation where you're talking to someone, you're just like, well, right now, I'm gonna go somewhere else, and then you walk away. Like, what the fuck?
What?
Okay, if you're fine with that, that's what you did.
It's like a video game. You just walk up to an NPC, you run through the
I gave a
dialogue,
high
you walk
five!
away.
I thought that was enough!
Yeah, you high-five back.
And then when you walk away, I'm like,
It was also an impressive high-five, just so you know. He got it really good.
Look, I really
That's
do
good.
think
I'm
you're
glad.
making a tactical mistake here, but, you know, they're not my books. Have a good day.
I'm a changed
Same
person.
to you, friend.
So, I went on my little retreat, and I came back a different person.
Where are you going?
I don't know where we're
You need
going.
to have the
I'm just sort of
working
following along.
Well,
Nobody.
Phineas keeps
Well.
saying he's going somewhere and then won't describe where he's going.
Yes.
I
The
just look at
unearthing
you.
garden, huh?
I just look at you
Oh,
and
we need to drop off some cash in the bank. I don't like carrying around this
Oh,
much
the
money.
uprooted garden? There is a Golden Tree Bank.
Yeah, I'm heading there. Everybody
Shoot.
needs me to drop their stuff.
Have you been keeping track of how much money's in the bank?
Roughly,
Okay.
got money in the bank.
I have a bunch of numbers on my paper that I think are what they're supposed to be.
Alright.
So I'm basically just gonna
We need
deposit
to
all of our
discuss
silver
more
and gold.
when there's money and like who, where it is.
It's always in my endless pouch until I go to the bank.
No,
I just carried around a giant bag, and it jingles.
I feel like when I take money though, you also record it.
Maybe.
That is very possible.
Have you been like splitting it yourself and not telling me?
Do you just write down all the money when I say there's money somewhere?
No. I haven't written down money in a while. But,
Okay.
like there have been times
Or
where
probably.
I only write down money when
grab
say
money,
we
so I
split.
feel like he also
Yeah.
wrote it.
If anybody ever needs cash, we have a lot.
Probably not. Maybe not.
I think you usually
I like money.
Sure. I can help you open that bank account.
There are banks this far north?
You'd be surprised.
the
What an
Golden Tree
incredible
Clan.
place! I should have
Is
moved
everywhere.
ages ago.
Golden Tree has their fingers in everybody.
What is the unearthing garden? I want to go investigate.
It's the
that.
uprooted garden.
Whatever. I will go.
That's the temple
That
to
is-
your god that was destroyed.
Yeah, it is a temple to the mother that was raised.
Let's see if there's anything interesting in the
And
basement.
actually, as you start going to it, you see that a good chunk of land surrounding the temple has been desecrated. Because from destroying the temple, it basically created a radius of desecrated land surrounding the temple.
You want to go dig up the basement?
I'm gonna go to it though.
Yeah.
Let's go dig up the basement!
It's basically ruins. The tree has been burned, and most of the statues of the mother have been shattered.
Is there anyone there?
No.
Let's look for secret entrances to a basement. Everything has a basement.
Give me an investigation check.
I want to help.
Good God, we have a lot of money.
I want to help investigate.
We'll also help with this one.
11.
11. Doesn't seem like there's a basement.
I'll have the Draugr investigate.
I also rolled 11.
Roll a 12.
12. Yeah, you're not seeing a basement.
I will look to
Skeletons,
see if there's...
start mining the floor.
Oh god.
Okay.
So there's no people or anything there trying to rebuild it or anything?
You get vibes that if it was trying to be rebuilt, it would not stay up. You see a lot of the guys dressed. So okay, the guy that you met that had the outfit. You see a lot of guys dressed like that throughout this area.
Now,
Basically
who are
the same-
these people?
You do not know currently. You can ask around, or you'd have to ask around because it's not like a history check or anything like this.
Alright, I will go to a bar, I guess.
All right, the nearest bar would be the Hearths Hall Inn. But there's also the Longship Mead Hall, but that's a far way to get to that.
Are there
Sure, I'll just go to the nearest bar and start asking around
Are there like little farriers?
what exactly
across the
happened
channel?
here.
I don't know. I think it would just be really difficult.
Yeah.
You gotta walk around the entire city just to get to the
like,
other
that's
side.
a long-
Alright, so give me a persuasion check.
4.
Wait, persuading him of what?
Trying to find information. You can't really find anyone to talk to you.
You want me to intimidate?
I'll go to the barkeep and I will throw him 10 gold pieces.
He goes, alright, what do you need to know?
So what exactly happened here with all of the shrines that are destroyed? And...
Oh, it's the Wodenist group. They've went around and destroyed pretty much all the shrines or temples to the gods of Anglonia, basically.
And is there like a reason why they did it? Do you know?
Well, they say the Iska and the Suma gods are the only true gods of the Isles, and they're trying to basically cut out all the rest.
And then do they have a place of worship?
Not necessarily a place of worship. If you do head to Wodenist Hall on the road of all the temples, you'll be able to see it there.
Alright, thank you.
Which, I can't read what that road is called. Oh, the Path of the Iska. Yeah, go to that road. You should be able to find Wodenist Hall.
Alright. Sure, I'll go investigate
Apparently you
there.
get a glass, so here you go.
What's that?
I said, apparently you get a glass, so there you go.
Oh, I can't drink it anymore. She doesn't want me to.
I gave him a glass of cherry.
Which is what I wanted to drink.
And it is delicious. So, while this conversation is going on, I and the undead are digging an open pit where the temple used to be.
Guess it can't get any more desecrated.
Okay.
You have a permit for that?
As you are doing that,
Better to ask permission. Ask forgiveness than permission.
you're also watching. You're telling them to bring anything they find to you, right?
Mhm.
So quite often they'll bring you like rocks and shit. But at one point they bring you a basically a seed about almost fist sized.
There's a seed, a tree. Oh, is there?
Yes.
Identify.
That is a seed of Vidunia. You know that if this were to be planted and watered, it would sprout into a tree of the mother.
Food. Endless food.
Yeah.
Food that increases your hit points.
By 1, right?
I thought it was a D4 or D6 or something
Interesting.
of temporary hit points.
While this is going on, can I go sell some random stuff?
And it's
Absolutely.
capped. You only can eat 1 like a day.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Yeah, because it basically, you eat one of those fruits and then you don't need to eat for the rest of the day, is how it works.
I'll get a pot of soil and have one of the skeletons carried around behind me, and I'll put it in, and
It's
Keep
a
it watered.
very big tree.
it will be, but right now it's not.
Are you keeping track
Okay.
of your number of skeletons and what they are doing?
Yes, there are 2 Draugr and 2 skeletons.
Tell Lamprey control Gorget.
That's
But I thought
Ilya
the
has that.
skeletons were carrying something.
Oh,
heavy.
can I?
It's on your
3
ship
of
now.
them. It's under what?
The giant skeletons on their ship now.
Awesome. You have a ship?
Yes.
Awesome. Boy, I lucked into just the right group. You're all such good people.
Luck. No luck.
You literally have found. There's like luck gods and shit.
Magic is not luck.
Okay.
How much does an ancient Nord sword short go for?
Well, it depends who you're selling it to.
That's true. Just like any merchant will take it. I don't want to give it to the other dude.
I would say it would sell for the amount, the
That's
base
what it
amount
says.
of it. Well, it's actually a +1 short sword. So,
Isn't that like a 50%? I don't know.
yes. Tell me what a short sword costs, and then I'll do math in my
Yeah,
head.
5 gold. You grab those dice.
Yeah.
So, still like.
What are you doing, Ryan?
Something that's +1 you told me is 400.
To buy.
10 gold.
I'll say. Well, it also depends on what the thing is. I'll say you can sell it to somebody for 100 gold.
Oh god, we have 2 sets of +1 plate mail? Jesus.
Yeah, that'd be
Expensive stuff.
that'd be very expensive, actually.
Plate mail is 1,500 gold.
Yeah, so I'll say you selling it would be $2,000 a pop.
Unless anybody wants a set of plate mail.
That's +1.
Oh, never
I
touch
think
this
you couldn't rage, though. It would mess with your rage.
Yeah, I can only wear light to
Medium.
medium.
In the bank.
Plus, I already got a pretty good one. Is there any white dragons within 30 miles of me?
Roll a d20 for me.
We should keep the honey. Seems like
Maybe one of them is a baker.
A 7.
7.
Hey.
No, there are not any white dragons near you.
I would actually have advantage on that. Okay.
Well, yeah, but you can't see it within 30 miles, can you?
I don't know how that works. To be honest with you.
What
I
is
just
it?
know it's my favorite enemy.
Favorite enemy? Let me look that up real quick.
I know I get advantage on every single
I doubt you
check
can
against them.
sense your favorite enemy. You just can hurt them better.
No, you'd be surprised. It's a, oh, is there any of these nearby? You have advantage on survival checks to track your favorite enemies, as well as on intelligence checks to recall information about them.
You actually don't get to hurt them any better in 5e. 3.5 all the time, but not 5e.
No, probably you do. You deal extra damage against it.
Do you?
You
Don't think so.
Where is that said?
50,000 gold.
The
Yeah,
book?
yeah, baby.
It's +3 damage.
What?
No.
Where are you seeing that?
Almost.
Ooh, he's been pulling your leg.
Well, he hasn't fought that many dragons, so it's not that big of a deal.
Wiki dog.
Yeah, but that's not his only favorite enemy.
It's also just 3 damage. It's not that big a deal, but
Alright.
Per time.
Favorite enemy.
yeah, I'm not seeing any additional damage.
Our bank account is finally just barely larger than bars.
Woo!
What is your bank account at?
50,100. I've sold all of our
You
cards.
guys got enough money to buy a Node of Power.
Man, I got a lot
Very
of
have
money
to.
somewhere.
Huh?
I have 1,779 platinum pieces and 3,000 gold pieces.
Where the hell did you get that?
Selling things, collecting things.
Phineas, you said you were going to
Party
Odinist Hall?
bank account? We get
Yeah.
interest on it.
Alright. What is your goal? As you approach, you see a couple of the Wodenist guys just standing on the outside of the door.
You can take
And,
it out whenever.
They look at you and they're like,
Yeah,
Hey.
I have to keep track of it. I'm not very
Wait a second, sorry.
okay.
good at things I can't see. I got
enough.
ADHD, man.
Yeah, I get it.
I'll forget it's there.
all of your plan.
How will I bring barrels and barrels of liquor?
What was the people killing or destroying these shrines called?
Wodenist.
Well, hello.
Are we at the funeral yet?
No. That's in like 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yes.
Man.
Now, what is it that you guys do? I was just curious.
That's a broad question.
Well, like, I see a bunch of destroyed temples of what you guys believe to be false gods.
Yeah.
Are you talking to
We-
the witness right now?
Yes, they are.
Good lord.
Just the random dudes guarding the door.
Gonna get killed.
They're like, well, we believe that the Iska and the Suma gods are the only ones to be worshipped on the Isles.
Now, have you guys just recently got in this area? I guess?
No more.
We've lived here our whole lives.
He's just
Really?
stupid.
Okay.
Although-
You just recently unearthed the whatever, or has that been a while ago that that happened? I'm not from the area. So.
We recently waged war on the false gods, but we've lived here for all our lives.
I was just wondering.
Ow! 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 Stop! Stop it! Why you hurt mommy?
As soon as we fell under the leadership of Oswoden's son, he is the one who's told us to wage battle against these false gods, and we've done so under his strength.
Wait, who's?
Oswoden's son?
Now, is that the leader of this
Wait.
town or whatever? Or that?
That's not the guy that we helped, kill that one, Cyclops.
No.
right?
Now, who is that guy? Is that
Right now he's up atop Sacrificial Hill.
Oh, the guy with the eye. Okay.
Yeah, he's got the gold eyes and the
Yeah,
tattoo
okay.
eye. Yeah.
Alright. That makes sense. Well, thank you for the information. I appreciate it.
Actually, as you're talking, you see Woden's son walking back, and he goes, "Oh, good to see you again. You're a member of that adventuring group, right? Those regionally known Lost Boys."
Why, yes, we are.
Must be more than reaching.
Or, is it just me there?
I thought he said
Right
you
now, I think
remember them.
Well, yes, I am.
Huh?
Did you say you remember them, or, are you one?
He asked if you're one of them, because he sees him, and he kind of looks like a guy in the group. You know what I mean?
Well, yes, I am. The best ranger of the... How many seas are there?
I don't even think people in the world know how many seas there are.
I was gonna say 7 seas.
There's not a good amount of worldwide
Okay.
travel just yet.
Best ranger in the Nordic Isles.
All right. Well,
Debate.
I could use the help of your group if you're interested.
And what would that help consist of?
Well, just outside of town, there's one of those clockwork obelisks. That's a pretty tough nut to crack. We've managed to break the rest of the temples within town, but that one's been hard. But with you lot helping, I'm sure we could.
I will need to talk with the rest of my group.
Of course.
See. And what would we get from this?
I'm concerned that too.
What?
Taking down
You don't know what I'm doing for
that.
it
I
yet.
don't know. You said that he is before
Who?
the clock.
Yes. Yes.
More.
There's a reason why it's hard, and the reason why they want you to help. And I'm pretty sure it'll be difficult, but I'm not positive. We'll see.
Are we fatties?
What were you saying, Alex? I'm sorry.
What would
We're
we
not-
get from this interaction? Or whatever.
We're not the good stuff.
Well, it depends. What would you be looking for?
I don't actually know right now, to be honest with you.
Well, we could
I'll need
provide
to
gold.
discuss with my group. So,
All right.
well, I will come back and talk to you whether we agree or don't agree, and we will come up with...
Fair enough. I'm sure we could get some terms going.
Alright, I'll go back to the group and relay the information. I personally think we do it. I don't like messing with God stuff.
Yes, we've already done that quite a bit. We don't
Powerful
need,
God stuff, that is.
we don't need the... What's the name of the, like, order god?
The Clockwork King?
Yeah, we don't need the king after us as well.
Yeah, I am kind of chaotic good, so it's whatever I view as good, but I don't view that as good, so...
I kind of want to head to the Lux Shrine, see if... It said they killed an angel there. I don't, like...
Yeah, we can investigate.
Perhaps.
Yeah, do you want to go
anything
investigate?
there that are parts left over? You know.
Yeah, I will help you investigate.
Alright. Give me an investigation roll.
Be a good one. Yes. 26.
26. Alright, so the first thing you notice is there are cracks in the ground where the temple was that look like red hot still. There is a location where there looks to have been an explosion of like very large proportions, person-sized explosion, like, but the ground is like scorched and like just looking at it almost looks like the soil was turned to magma momentarily before rehardening. It's like an igneous rock almost. You do not see any weapons or anything like that, but you do see that after looking around, there probably is some sort of subterranean chamber that is currently hidden.
There's no leftovers of the body of an angel? No feathers or anything like that?
You're assuming the angel dying left that big explosion.
Okay. I was hoping that
Can I use my perception
not
to
some
try and
angel
find...
feathers, but that's fine.
Can I use my perception to try and find an entrance to this, or is that investigation?
You guys already... You know that you basically found the entrance. It's very well hidden, but...
we did
yeah.
find that, okay.
We want the unseen heading down?
Yeah,
Wait
basically...
till nighttime.
Basically, there is a shattered fountain, and if you guys were to move a decent amount of rubble, you would be able to kind of crawl into the spiral staircase.
Ooh.
If there's nobody around watching
Did
us,
I clear the rubble?
do that.
This is the different...
There are multiple
Yes.
desecrated ruins.
This
Yep.
is the sun gods.
Yes, this is the sun gods. You are still digging in the other one, which you did find that, and I will say you found something similar. They eventually find stairs that are going... A spiral staircase going downward.
Well, I ought to go let my comrades know. I'm not taking that on alone again.
Let's do one at a time and enter both.
I just realized I had more.
Smooth over the discovered staircases in case anyone else comes looking.
Okay. But you do know where it is, so you can
Yes.
return to it later.
8.
How long did it take us to get here from the... Like, has it been over a day?
Yeah.
Okay. That spell back. Sure. Which one are we heading into first?
Do you guys want to go to Luxoth, or...
Let's go to lunch.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys head down into the chamber.
I will go first and make sure there's no traps that we're going down.
Alright.
Would you like to be unseen? Invisibility.
There you go.
Okay.
And we'll follow
Where are we
60
going?
feet behind.
Beneath the ruined temple of Luxor.
Why?
Luxoth.
Because it's there.
You know, might be some important religious artifacts. Maybe we could appease the god a little. I don't know.
Yeah, screw that.
Are you doing like an actual investigation check to
Yes.
try and find it? Give me a
My
roll.
Well, wait. I have passive wisdom.
Yeah, that's like passive perception. There are certain things you need to be investigating to find.
So it's investigation and perception to see if there's any traps.
I would use investigation, yes, to try and find these.
Oh, I got a natural 1.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. You don't see anything.
He is invisible.
But yes, you are invisible.
No one sees anything, I guess.
Alright, I will continue walking.
All right. So
We're like 60 feet back, just in case.
yeah, so you're walking down the spiral staircase, and it opens up into a really big chamber. And you kind of do a quick look around to see if there's any traps in it. You're good. You do see that there's gold everywhere. The entire wall, all the walls basically have gold leaf on it. And at the far end, you see a little shrine of Luxoth with a brazier for a head that is still lit and burning. You do see a collection of holy books on both sides of the wall as well, and 2 chests in the back of the room on either side of this little shrine. And you look around, no traps.
I don't believe my eyes. Can I check again?
No. And you walk forward slightly, and you as you step onto a glyph that you did not see, it lights up red, and you take 5d8. Or actually, it might be a dexterity saving throw. There we go.
Oh, let's go. As long as I don't roll 1. Ooh, let's go.
Oh, easy.
Oh, yeah. 23.
23? Yeah, you save. You take half damage.
Okay, thank you.
Half of 27 is 14?
14.
13. 13.
13?
Yeah, 13. 13 fire damage.
Oh my god. So much.
Wait a minute.
Are
You alright
there?
down there?
It was same thing.
Did I,
Wait, I'm no longer visible
Hey.
now, too, because I took
I
damage.
think you still
No,
are.
you're good.
Oh,
next
yeah.
game,
You
did
didn't
I
attack,
actually
so-
end up giving one of my potions to
We just saw like an outline being covered.
Yeah.
August's character?
Fire goes around now.
I don't remember.
Hey. Did I actually end up giving one of the healing potions to India's character or August's character?
I think
last
so.
time?
I'd say go ahead, just because they're not that expensive.
Was it?
Do you want to buy some? I can give you some spending money.
Yeah, there are. You guys can buy plenty of healing potions if you want.
It's like
Go get a
drinking
crate.
mildly carbonated
Oh, are we
sugar
still
water.
in
There's
town?
no flavor.
Right.
Do you know where? Yes.
No,
You're
we're in the basement.
in the town. There's... Okay, so what happened was, if you were paying attention, they found that there is a pathway going into a basement underneath the temple that was destroyed. That was not found. So you guys are currently going underneath the Temple of Lux.
Should we prepare before going down?
I'm ready.
You're already
Anyone
down,
else need
so-
preparation?
I'm already on
What
fire.
prep do you want to do?
I want to buy some speed potions, man.
We've been walking around the town for like hours now, so.
I think there is a remedies place, right?
Yes.
What? Frigg's? Is it Frigg's?
There's so many buildings. Briggs Remedies.
Frigg's remedies, yeah.
That's by the sacrificial pit. Could have went there.
I'd say you can buy one for 400 gold apiece.
That's it.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. I googled it, and that's what it said, so I'm gonna go with it. Should write it down somewhere. In a place I will never look again.
Do you see any more glyphs?
Do you want to try again?
Yes.
I'll come down and
I
also
will-
look
Yes, okay.
with my magic eyes.
Oh my god. 5. I rolled
None.
a 2 this
You don't
time.
see any. You also don't see any.
I think we have fun.
But,
I have
while
one
you're
for
looking in the
baby
room,
in the
You do... Yeah, I thought you knew that. She's in the baby area, right?
Yes, she is.
That's good.
Obviously.
You do notice,
I just
while
forgot
looking
that
around the
she's-
room, that it does seem like both chests are trapped as well.
Won't have not prepared. Anyone the lock? Disarm the trap? Not the best.
She's probably the best at it, to be honest. Oh, you got +4 sleight of hand? You got +5.
Yeah, I'm doing a trap.
But you're also probably proficient with thieves' tools, right?
Yeah, it's like a base growth thing.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Good now.
I
Okay.
am not perfect.
Hey, man, can you go start the movie for me?
So it should be 6. I think you'd have a +10 to try and disarm the traps.
Sounds right.
Okay.
So, we're giving me a roll for each chest.
Okay, how many?
2.
2. Okay.
Should we be doing that?
Okay, so I get +10.
Yep.
I got a 28.
Okay. First one,
Yeah.
trap is disarmed.
16, yeah.
16.
Oh.
So the first trap, you see basically it is set up with with similar glyphs. It's just Faye. Faye likes to yell. You see that it basically has similar magic to the glyph of warding, and you know that if you kind of etch some extra symbols in there, you can basically phase out the magic and kind of make it destroy itself. The first one, you do very well with some very keen hits. The second one, you accidentally hit one of the runes and it detonates. Give me a dexterity saving throw. I would say probably not, since you specifically...
That's a good idea.
+7. It's saving throw.
Shut up.
20.
Yeah, I got 20.
Okay, so you take 12 fire damage, halved to 6 fire damage.
Halved again, because you're...
No, I already halved it twice.
It's nothing.
6.
Yep. But now both of them are not trapped anymore. They're still locked, but they're not trapped.
Oh my.
At least it's not dangerous to work on them anymore.
Okay, so you want me to unlock them now?
Yeah, which go ahead and give me 2 rolls. I would be surprised if you couldn't get this.
Oh my god.
Should also
I got a 12 and a 14.
Wow, both of them remain locked.
Yeah.
I will give it a try.
Yeah.
give me a moment. If I could re-prepare a spell or something, I could get knocked.
So what is this right here? It's sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Or 21.
21, it's open.
Alright, other one. 10.
Not open. One of them is now open, the other one is not. I would say you
What's
both...
in the chest?
Huh?
What's in the chest?
You open up the chest,
Cool.
and you see a mace that is kind of glowing yellow.
Ooh.
Identify?
Yes.
That is... Let me see. What are the angels in there?
I start playing the banjo.
Why?
A planetar or solar?
Yeah.
Because I'm happy. We just unlocked the chest, man. Yeah. I'm proficient with banjo.
What a great choice.
So if there's anybody here, they'd obviously hear the banjo. And they'd be like, oh, it's important.
What?
We're not going to attack the guy playing the banjo. And the god will forgive me for playing the music.
This is a Diva's mace.
What does it do?
Deva.
Huh?
What does it do?
Are you identifying it?
Yes.
This mace is basically in service of Luxoth. It does an additional, I believe, 4d8 radiant damage when it is used. Might want to think about whether or not you take it, in my opinion, but that's on you.
As a servant of a daemon who actively opposes Luxor in all his forms, do I get burned for 48 damage just for picking it up?
You can steal it and sell it.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
11.
not for the full amount, but you do take 2 radiant damage
Darn!
from touching.
That does not like me. That does not like me at all.
I think we should leave it.
You put it back in the chest?
Yeah, it's probably best with religious artifacts.
Ooh, skeleton,
Just
pick it
to
up.
see what they are.
The skeleton just dies. It touches the mace and then instantly just...
You know, I should have seen that coming. That's fair. That's on me. You seem like a decent person. You pick it up.
I couldn't lift it if I tried.
You've
It's
got your
probably
big
the same
suit.
size as me.
You've got a big suit.
It is a big mace.
I suppose.
Oh yeah, you do have the DRAC suit.
Drac, can you pick that up?
DRAC picks it up.
Alright.
Excellent. Now we shall wield it
You
against the
see,
creator.
as DRAC picks it up, like, his arm just glows a little bit where he's holding it.
It's star metal. It's fine.
It is fine.
What is that thing?
I think I may be coming around on these machines of yours. If this star metal can defy the power of the sun god.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I don't... This is really uncomfortable for me. My father was like a servant of Luxor. It feels weird raiding a temple.
I voted we shouldn't raid it.
Well, right now, DRAC is just holding the,
His arm is just like getting red hot.
not red hot, it's like a light glow. It's like a little dull orange glow.
Maybe,
Why did they use this to defend the temple? Why didn't they use this?
can I like go over to the shrine and offer like a prayer or something?
Sure. Give me a religion check.
I'm not great at those. Where did all my shit go? Am I going crazy?
I don't know.
All of my papers are gone. What is happening? Where did I put them?
I'm not sure.
Did I pull what is?
And now,
Am I being
we can
pranked?
use that to smash open the lock on the other chest.
Hold on. Did you steal my sheet or something? What's happening?
Do you know what happened to his papers?
I feel like I'm going insane.
Devin had
Oh, there
papers
they
and
are.
now he
Okay.
doesn't. Ah, okay.
I'm just dumb. Religion.
We found the giant mace of a powerful angel, and I got burned just for touching it, and a skeleton dissolved when it touched it, and now the DRAC is holding it, and its fist is glowing, but it's living.
10? It's not the best. I'll be like,
You do your
I'm
best.
very sorry.
Wait, what's
that-
living?
Okay, so there were 2 chests. One of the chests, both its chests were trapped. First chest, untrapped easily. Second chest, blew up. First chest, opened easily. Second chest, lock is broken now. First chest had a mace of a diva inside of it. Ilya's character picked it up, hand got burned, dropped it, had a skeleton pick it up. Skeleton died instantly. Now, DRAC just picked it up. DRAC's arm has a slight orange glow, but DRAC appears to be fine. And that's where you guys are.
I mean, we have plenty of magical
How many
devices. I don't really
potions
need
of
this.
this?
Were you, like, even listening, or were you just thinking about...
Potions.
Okay, I love you.
He's glowing. It's scary.
It's not scary.
Skeleton.
Yet.
Skeleton died, I got burned. Giant robot is successfully holding it, also its star metal hand is glowing a little bit.
Maybe it's like
I'll have
glowing
Drac
with
set
heat.
it down
Yes.
back into the chest.
Okay, DRAC
If
puts
it's
it back
glowing
down in
with
the
heat,
chest.
Put it down.
It's not glowing from heat. It just seemed like it was
Trying
kind of
to-
just... No, basically, it was absorbing some of the energy, if that makes sense.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's like magic.
Yeah.
But, it's an incredibly powerful weapon. You were just talking about selling one of the fundamental building blocks of reality to make a pointy stick, and now we get one for free, and you're just leaving it there.
Right.
That is a legendary
It
weapon.
is very useful.
Imagine what we could smack in the face with this.
Let's see what the other chest has in it first, and then maybe we'll do something else.
Well, the lock is broken on the other chest. Someone can try and force it open.
Does anyone have a crowbar?
I'm very strong. I
Right.
have a crowbar.
She picks up chest, throws it on the ground, and breaks.
All right, Loki, give me a strength
Jam it
check.
in there. Crack the little lock open?
Phantom.
Flying to a range trace.
Is that a strength saving throw or
No, strength check.
Strength.
Or it could be athletics, if that's better.
Athletics is better.
Yeah, that's fine.
Natural 20!
Natural 20. So you're just talking about how the lock is broken, and Floki just goes up and just grabs it, like the top and the bottom of the chest, and just goes and just breaks it open. And then you look, and well, fuck. What is in the other one? No, it doesn't explode again.
It's the same mix.
Give me the Dungeon Master's Guide real quick.
I can't read them, so.
It is the purple now.
I get that Feel the Burn play on Bernie's name, but I don't actually understand what it means.
Feel the burn is like...
Personally, it's because I find Bernie Sanders physically attractive, but I don't know what anyone else means by it.
That is a take. Truly one of the takes.
Crippled old man body attractive.
Gorgeous. I am extremely demisexual. Emotional attachment may be parasocial relationships.
I mean, yes, but his. Okay.
That golden voice.
His brain you find attractive?
Um,
Or his body?
people are just kind of flesh until I get emotionally attached to them, and then I find them attractive regardless of what they look like.
But you don't find his physical being attractive.
I have no idea what that means to anyone else. All I can tell you is that I find people attractive once I get emotionally attached to them, regardless of what they look like.
Do you have any jacket or like pair of clothes that you feel particularly confident in?
Aesthetically, yes.
Yes, aesthetic. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking, do you find him aesthetically appealing?
I didn't.
Or just emotionally, mentally?
There is not a distinction there for me. I didn't for a couple of years, and after a couple of years, I did.
But there is a difference.
Not for me.
I can understand not feeling aesthetic appealing towards someone.
Imagine the two switches are connected.
Yes, they are connected. But there is still what you see versus what you feel.
And
I'm talking about purely what you see.
what I see was an old man, and now what I see is, oh, Bernie, hot.
What is going on? I don't know what is going on.
So what's in that cool chest?
Okay.
I'm thinking, I'm trying to find it. I see some
so
options.
you do now, because it's Bernie, think that his old body is sexy.
Yes. I have never met anyone I was attracted to without first knowing them for at least a year.
It's not
I
the
mean,
case for me.
I can find someone who
Definitely
is
not the case.
aesthetically pleasing without being attracted to him, though.
Yeah, but once you're attracted to someone,
Ooh.
they become more appealing.
You see
Yes.
a book
I know.
with a basically a human,
What I'm
like one of
saying is
those
that there are lots
bodies
of
with like
layers.
Different
multiple
ways to feel about
Fair
manual of bodily health you
Oh.
find in the other chest.
Oh yeah, we also got a different. We
it.
got
I
a
used
book.
to not be
Got 2
into
books so far.
anyone.
Can I have read that
was
other book already? It
You're
takes
gonna
like 24 hours to grow a
above
ship
the-
for a bit.
No,
advised
you
me.
were traveling by a goat. I would say we gotta
Ah,
actually
yeah.
say you guys are doing that to do it.
Yeah,
And he
that's
was
fine. We have
alright.
2 weeks. Or
But I
whatever.
really
Yeah.
liked him and he had pretty eyes. And then I was into it.
Whoa. Oh.
Manual of bodily health.
Then he became
Can
a
this be put
bodybuilder
back,
and
please?
douchebag. Now I don't like him.
It's a damn shame when people we like turn into people we don't like.
Who's that?
Just a tragedy.
So who
Like,
But maybe
takes
I
that book?
shouldn't have the whole time, but it's probably done.
Is that the one that does Constitution?
It does.
People contain legions.
The more you learn.
Bum, bum, bum,
Who would
bum.
benefit most from having an extra +1 to Constitution?
+2.
Constitution?
It's +2 to
Plus 2 to
Constitution.
Plus
score.
2 to
Plus
Yeah.
1 to the.
Yeah.
That would make me.
Oh, actually, you just got set on fire.
You can't get more than 20.
What
I
about
was
it?
putting at
I
20.
thought it took you up to 22.
Let me look. I
Either
thought
way,
20
I'm
was
at
max.
18 right now.
Yeah, then
It is
20 is
normally
max. Some magic items that boost you by 2 also boost your cap by 2.
Tone of.
Yep, tomes are one of them.
Increased by 2, as does your max. Though.
well, yeah.
The manual then loses its magic per century.
I would give it to one of the people who are always in front.
You know who could really use this for their constitution? Someone who is not here.
Oh yeah.
About Ursa?
No.
Wait, what was the thing that did? What
Finnegan.
did it
Then again,
Oh, Finn.
A manual of bodily health. It will increase your constitution by 2 points. And increase your maximum constitution by 2 points.
So that's who we give it to.
Let's just hang on to it.
Okay. Can we make note of that?
Who
so we
takes
don't
it?
forget?
Finnegan.
I put it in
Finnegan.
my secret chest.
Okay.
So we're stealing one artifact, but not another.
Yes.
We'll return it.
They dissolve after they're red.
No, they just lose their magic for 100 years.
Okay, that's a little better.
I would come around on the things.
I would go to the
actually.
altar.
I'm
I would go
around
to the
on the
altar of
things.
Luxor.
Drac goes back over and picks the base up.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
go to the temple of Luxor.
It's just so shiny. real quick.
It's so shiny.
Huh?
I'm gonna go to the temple of Luxor.
That's where you are.
Yeah, I know, but
Over to the
whatever,
shrine.
like the shrine.
Okay.
Think of how many
me a
terrible
religion
villains
check.
and threats to the world you can smite with this.
6. But
6. Wow.
yeah, no.
Okay.
But wait, I'm gonna do something.
After I
Do
steal
I?
the mace again, can I give another
I?
prayer?
Sure.
Seem like, I promise we'll use it to destroy evil in darkness and,
Become the champion of Luxor.
Right, yeah.
Luxor. I know.
Go ahead
we
and
have
roll
not-
his advantage.
Oh. Oh, hell yeah, 24.
24. Alright. Y'all dodged a curse.
Out of character, you might be asked to murder me with it at some point.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
Does it stop, like, radiating his arm?
No. No, you're fine. You kind of guess that that's not, like, it getting hurt. It's just the star metal
it's
is
just
just...
sort of in
yeah.
there. Okay.
The star metal is just good at absorbing magic.
Okay, is there anything
Is
else?
there, like, a cool latch on the back where you can, like, attach it at all?
Sure. You know what? Instead of on the back, he kind of just holds it at the side, and there's like a little... And it just kind of hangs there.
Nice. Alright.
Fuck.
I got a magic maze.
Give me the book back, because you guys are going to the other one now. I imagine you guys are going to the other one now.
What?
Yeah, to the Shrine of the Mother. Getting a bunch of god loot.
You said loot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. God loot.
That is what I heard. That is exactly what I heard.
God, fuck you.
Yeah.
So,
There's no loom that can make
Yeah.
that better.
you just take it. They don't use that.
It's magic.
And if Zeus is any indicator, they are not a fan of condoms.
Spit.
I mean, that's somebody's fetish.
I didn't say I like that. Am I ever gonna need this letter of affair? I'm a bastard child.
Alright, so let's look and see if there's any secret other paths or anything like that, too.
No.
There isn't?
Nope.
Okay.
Just the basement.
Now for the other basement.
Alright. You guys head to the other basement. Who's going first?
I will go first again.
Alright, give me an investigation check.
Yes.
Okay.
Huh?
Give me an investigation check.
Tell me if you see another ruin before you step on it.
Got a natural one again!
Alright.
Alrighty.
Wow.
What happens
What
this
the fuck?
time?
I will, wait a second. Before I go down,
Can I roll, like, assistance?
I'm gonna do Healing Spirit on myself and heal
Behind
me a
them?
little bit.
We could have like taken a short
So I
rest.
can,
or
like,
something.
Yeah, let's do a
Or
short
that's
rest
away
before we
from
do
Sure.
danger.
You can also help him, I guess.
What is it?
Investigation.
Investigate.
Or if you're helping him, you would just have advantage. Or just do it on your own.
I'll roll the 10.
Just a 10.
Better than a nat 1, I
Well,
guess.
if I get a +1.
You both are confident there's nothing there.
Send DRAC in.
He's tough, but not invincible.
He isn't?
And
He's a chosen of the mother or something, I think.
Yeah,
So,
I think healing DRAC also is different than healing.
yeah. It
Hmm.
needs mended, and I'd have to re-prepare stuff. It's a whole ordeal.
5d10. Wait, we're getting a short rest, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
He didn't take that much damage.
Fine, so. Okay,
Half this room looks like goths.
Gots.
Goths.
Goths?
Mm-hmm. Half this room looks goth.
Half?
Mhm.
Just wearing a black t-shirt.
This
I don't
half?
think that makes me goth.
I mean,
It's not goth.
no, his hair's not long enough. He's not wearing a beanie.
This hair counts.
That counts. That doesn't.
Alright. Well, so you guys did the short rest or whatever, and then you went to the other temple.
I am confident I see nothing again.
Yep. You're confident you see nothing. You walk into the center of the room.
And
Surprising! This is actually a round room. In the center of the room is a section of water, and the water smells bad now. The desecration appears to have traveled down as well as around. As you walk into the center of the room, a vine wraps around you from the ceiling, and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Hey, at least I'll save this one. 18. Oh, wait, 19.
19. Okay, you do manage to dodge the vine. You actually don't take any damage because you dodged it.
Okay, there we go.
Is it still whipping around?
No, it basically went to grab him and then went up to the ceiling, but since you dodged it, it didn't grab you.
Is there a shrine?
Yep. There is a similar shrine to Vidunia, and this one has a handful of scrolls, which you are guessing are treatises to the mother or what have you. And there is a single pedestal that has a staff on it.
I'm gonna go up to the
Ooh,
shrine
I do
and
like
pray. Do I get a advantage of praying to this god?
Sure.
Sign.
Since you're worshiping
Yes.
her. Sure.
Identify the
I got a natural 20 anyways.
Nice.
Okay.
Damn, bro.
So,
You pray hard, and
So-
she hears it.
In your
yes,
hands.
I will say, I know this shrine has been
Defiled.
decimated, yes. And we are going to take the artifacts that are here and use it to fight the people that have decimated this temple.
You identify the staff, and it is a staff of the woodlands.
Oh shit.
This
Like,
staff,
big deal.
yeah, this staff can be wielded as a magic quarter staff that grants a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it. While holding it, you have a +2 bonus to spell attack rolls. The staff has 10 charges for the following properties. It regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the staff loses its properties and becomes a non-magical quarterstaff. The spells you can use an action to expend one or more of the staff's charges to cast one of the following spells using your spell save DC. Animal Friendship, 1 charge. Awaken, 5 charges. Barkskin, 2 charges. Locate animals or plants, 2 charges. Speak with animals, 1 charge. Speak with plants, 3 charges. Wall of Thorns, 6 charges. You can also use an action to cast the Pass Without Trace spell from the staff without using any charges. Tree form. You can use an action to plant one end of the staff in fertile earth and expend 1 charge to transform the staff into a healthy tree. The tree is 60 feet tall and has a 5-foot diameter trunk, and its branches at the top spread out in a 20-foot radius. The tree appears ordinary, but radiates a faint aura of transmutation magic if targeted by detect magic. While touching the tree and using another action to speak its command word, you return the staff to its normal form. Any creature in the tree falls when it reverts to a staff.
It is normally for a druid, but he did get an nat 20.
It does require attunement by a druid.
By a druid?
Yeah.
Practically a druid.
You have a druid in the party.
Yeah.
True.
India.
Bar.
Yeah.
India is a bard.
Well, we'll save it for the druid then.
Okay.
Still leveling up.
Hey, Verdunia! This is
Oh yeah.
waving
multi-class
it,
druid.
after his
Good.
powerful prey. I'll just wave at the altar and say, "Hey, Verdunia, you don't seem like a total dick. I'll take good care of your seed."
Okay.
Well, yes, Verdunia gave me her seed,
Well, you kind of just found it.
and I planted it deep.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Hasn't watered it yet,
Wait,
though.
who am I giving this to? You?
Yeah, back to the...
Look at all the secrets.
All right.
And apparently the tree even bears fruit.
It does.
We have the tree somewhere else.
Yep.
Very specific jokes for Madeline.
So,
All right.
I need your help.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this is what I took personal or if this is what I wrote down that you also wrote down for the party. This, I think, is for something.
Good God. Silver bars, I remember that. Where is that?
So if you guys are still hankering to look at other ruins, there is also the Shattered Dragon. Although that is just a broken shrine, so that's probably not a whole temple. You can still investigate, though.
What is that? How much?
Yep.
Platinum Dragon.
Although I might have a different name for it in my world.
Somebody mentioned that there was a temple that was still holding on despite the assaults.
Yes, that one is outside of town.
We'll have to
Do
go
have
looting that
I
one
didn't
next.
add it to our stuff yet, so. You want me to do that, or do you want
Yeah,
to keep
you
it
can
separate?
do that.
Alright.
Boreal, the Platinum Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
The other temple that is still... It's not really a temple, it's a clockwork obelisk outside of town. Which you can give me an arcana... or a religion check on that as well, if you would like.
How much are bars of metal?
1,000.
A gold bar? Okay.
1,000 of whatever it is. So 1,000 silver. So it'd be what? 100 gold.
For 3,600. Gold tree must love us.
Oh yeah.
There's also one gold.
Oh, that's for the second.
Oh wait, there was that wood top thing?
This one. I think that's pretty old. I'm almost certain I put that in.
Because that has 5 gold.
Oh, you might have just.
And then there's 1.
Oh, I got that. Yeah. Okay, I crossed that. Yeah. Not that 3,600 gold is very much, honestly, at this point.
It's a bunch of potions. Would you like to do a religion check on the clockwork obelisk, Ilya?
Yes.
But you didn't cross that out. Are you sure?
26.
26. So the clockwork obelisk, you know that the Clockwork King
They were
is
barbed,
basically
so I don't
invested
think we
in
sold them. Or no,
rooting
most of
out
them-
chaos.
And then
So he created a bunch of those obelisks and basically dropped them outside of most of the larger towns
Yeah.
and cities. And if
This stuff
demons
is-
or anything happen to show up, a bunch of Modrons will pour out of the obelisk until the demons are destroyed.
And this is a broken obelisk?
No, not yet.
Okay. And it... Oh, okay, so it is...
So
Ooh.
I can then
Yeah, you
get
can
rid of
cross
this.
This is the one that the Wodenists are asking for help in breaking.
I have an idea. How about we show up under the white flag, we have a word with them. These are actually really important. Demonic invasions are kind of the whole reason anybody even tolerates Lucius in the first place. If there's an alternative, that would be great. This is part of those alternatives. This needs to not break. So if we can get them to pretend to convert to a Wodenist god, or even pretend that their god has sided with the Wodens, we might be able to broker a false peace here. And a false peace is better than no peace.
I don't think that'll work.
So,
It's worth a shot.
I don't think those people will act as if they're false praying to a god.
we did come up on them burning books on top of a sacrificial hill.
Loki cannot
Don't seem like
counter
the type to compromise.
this idea.
No, they're not the sort to compromise, but they are the sort to feel themselves naturally superior, which is, you know, not great, but it does mean they're stupid. Easily fooled.
Shame I don't have a 6th level spell yet, or I could disguise it like magic. Yeah, this is. I'd say we just don't help them. I mean, they won't be able to mess with it, honestly.
They did say that they did say that they weren't able to break that one.
They were able to kill a Movonic Deva. They'll break through eventually if we don't find some way of getting them to stop.
Fair.
And all we need there is an excuse for them.
Are there like people that actively maintain these shrines, or is this the? I mean, I know that it like summons little dudes.
The Modrons are what
Yeah.
does, yeah.
Because it seems like it's just kind of here.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They're not the type to like listen to us. I guess we could like cover it up with something.
You
Make
are
them
an
think.
illusionist.
All right. Not quite powerful enough to make it permanent. I don't know if there's much we could shape stones around it. Make it just put a wall.
Could. You could shape stones around it and then carve like a bunch of Nordic symbols into it.
Stay out.
No, it'd be like, Wodan is cool.
And cursed by Wodan is the one who breaks down this wall. This wall seals within it the terrible peril.
If I was level what? When do you get 6 level spells?
Level 13, I think?
Something like that. Or is it 11? I think it's 11. And I'm only 8. And I can make permanent.
So another thing you guys know is there are 3 shrines and or temples that have been destroyed, meaning somebody here has 3
Yeah.
something.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably the wilderness fellers. So, you know, go acquire those. Wouldn't be the first time we've broken in somewhere. Taking things. Who's up for a heist?
I'm always up for a heist.
Alright.
Could use the mace and smack some heads in.
Oh my god.
So
I bet it would let us do that.
Are you sure you want that to do the 48 damage?
Yep.
Seems like okay.
It's a legendary weapon.
You got me there. I'm not gonna argue anymore.
I will use it because
The fact that DRAC has it
with all weapons.
Yeah.
is...
And he could do 2 attacks.
Yep.
Oh wait, he's
DRAC, the robot,
Oh,
has it.
Robot-
oh he can use it. Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
takes 2 melee attacks per turn.
Wow.
Yep.
Can you cast a spell inside that too? Oh my. Like.
So, okay, here's what I'll say. I think it'd be overpowered to let DRAC and you have a turn.
Right.
So-
Yeah, that's in there. It's can mentally command it.
And if
Maybe not.
well, okay, so what I'll say is if you're
Yeah, maybe it should be limited when it's not being piloted. That would make more sense.
yeah, I would say no matter what, if you want it to do things, you are mentally making it do things, so it's your action to make it do an action. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that makes sense.
Yeah, you just think really hard. So just because, like, I don't want it to be like it has some sentience, but not like enough to like, oh, hey, DRAC, go fight those
Yeah.
people by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you spend a bonus
So
action
if we're trying to kill
make
these
attacks, like Beastmasters get.
I'm gonna say no because it is basically a mech suit.
Okay,
It'd be too So like,
Yeah, I have that limitation for when you're in it, but not for when you're not, which is a little bit broken.
yeah, I would say it has limitation all the time.
That makes sense. Okay. That's very fair.
Yeah, just
So,
But also,
Idea.
other people could control it.
why don't we say we're gonna help these?
yeah,
people?
whoever and you're attuned to it. Yeah, as whoever's attuned to it can
Yes.
control it.
Yes, if we're going to have words with them anyways, we may as well give them a hand. If we have to.
Let's say we're gonna help them, and then as they start attacking the clockwork.
Oh
place-
my God! Turn on them.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was just going to sneak away and go raid their stuff.
So when did you leave? Have you seen the special staff that they got?
Scene.
Did you hear about the special staff that only druids can use?
Yes.
Pretty much after that, they were just talking about, oh, should we help the Wodenist or should we not help the Wodenist?
Why would we help this?
The Wodenists.
Bonus?
And then let's
Odinist
say
is already a thing, and they're bad
let's
guys.
say they can give us something too, and then go and say we're gonna help them, and then backstab them as they're attacking that place, so we get some extra backup.
Yeah, alright. Why not?
Yeah, yeah, I agree. That's a great idea, Dave.
Should probably let them know that we're the temple people know that we're going to be doing this though.
What temple people?
The
Clockwork.
clockwork obelisk.
Anybody speak Modron?
No, absolutely
I speak
not.
celestial.
They aren't like people worshipping it. This is little servants of the god
Ah,
that come down.
nice. I thought they only did that when demons showed up.
They're just kind of chilling out right now, I think.
So usually when you go up to them, you just see a bunch of the clockwork
Oh,
spinning and stuff like that.
Things
Yeah, every now and again you'll see a monodrone come out if there's something that needs done.
Right.
Like you guys remember in the very first town you went to, someone had destroyed a shrine, a monodrone wanted to go investigate it, and then went back to the tower.
I do have tongues on my spell sheet. Spellcasting list.
You, in theory, could talk to a
I will
Modron then.
Talk to
I will
anyone.
talk to a Modron.
I mean,
Is Sharpie ever?
Hello up there!
oh, you're going to the tower?
Yes.
So you just give me a religion check, I guess.
That's it.
19.
19. So yeah, as you're sitting there, you see a bunch of gears kind of shift and shift. Actually, let me describe to you what the tower looks like first. Alright. A large obelisk made completely of clockwork. The gears and cogs appear to be a mixture of copper, bronze, and brass, and all of them are always twisting and turning. If the obelisk is viewed long enough, it is seen that these cogs are constantly shifting in some strange way that almost appears unexplainable. A cog at the bottom of the obelisk can be seen running at the obelisk's peak if enough time is spent watching. But as you're kind of sitting there trying to get the vibe across that you want to talk, you see some cogs kind of shift, and a feathered ball with arms and legs comes out with a single eye, which you recognize as a monodrone, and it kind of just waddles up to you.
So, you folks have been under attack lately by some, local cultists, lesser pantheon, kind of dicks, really. They have a few points, but they're threatening the existence of all life on Earth by trying to break down these towers, and we can't have that, so we're going to have them try and attack you, because they're going to do that anyways, and we'll backstab them while they're doing it. That's the signal to come out and sally, and we'll mop them up together. How's that sound?
Unnecessary. These people are no threat to the tower on their own.
They killed a Movonic Deva, friend. That's CR-16.
CR?
They also attacked the tower on their own, and we slain many of them. There is no reason to spill more human blood over this.
That's a mighty fine view. Maybe a little naive, but I appreciate where you're coming from. Good luck. Thank you so much for your time.
It
No,
crawls
I
back up
mean-
into the tower.
To spill the blood of those trying to repeatedly kill you.
Yep.
And offering us money to kill you.
Yep.
Well, the people aren't attacking them right now. They're looking for help to attack them, so...
And when they find it, they will.
They will. But, they don't believe me, so we're going to have to fuck them up ourselves.
I think I mingle.
I will not see this world end.
Well, the Woodness aren't really trying to end the world, necessarily.
No, but it may be a side effect of their actions.
They explain their goals are basically just to have only the Iska gods be worshipped within the Nordic Isles.
Uh-huh. And as a side effect of that, they're going to be destroying one of the towers, keeping the demons out.
Not keeping demons out, just towers that are there to fight demons if demons show up.
That feels like the same thing to me.
Okay.
Okay. Do we reach an accord?
No, they said they didn't want to fight the people.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to do it ourselves. Oh, where's the Wodeness Temple?
It is the Wodenist Hall. It is on basically the street with all the other temples to the Iska Pantheon. And there are a handful of Wodenist warriors out front, kind of guarding the door. You also assume that Oho Wodenson is inside, who, based on vibes, seemed pretty tough.
Yes, but we have multiple high-power magic weapons and
That is
the
true.
DRAC.
And a giant mech and all kinds of other crap.
We've got this.
Doing some redactions on this.
Oh, you got the player's handbook out?
Yeah, that's what I'm reading right now, sorry.
Oh, good. I'm also going to need it at some point. You take it back with your books. Sorry. Alright. So, the ideas that have been floated are what? Going and trying to do a heist on the Wodenist Hall? And trying to steal the, nodes of power that they have?
You know,
We can do that just as well after we've killed all of them.
true, but
Just so you know,
it would be murder, and we are in like a populated town.
yes, just so you know, the number of Wodenist warriors you have seen are about equivalent to the number of, like, Dritzkling warriors or Drakerling warriors. So, like, they're, like, the main guards of the town. There are, like, just as many Wodenist guys as there are, like, town guards.
Mhm.
So it seems like they're a major faction within this place.
Correct.
Could just tell them the pounds.
What do you mean?
Like that we're not gonna help them.
That's
And
fine.
then they'll break the tower open, given enough time and manpower. Nothing is impregnable forever.
No, we can observe.
We have
Keep
other
watch
things
on
to
the
do.
truck. Or tower. What?
You know what? You're right. That was an assumption I made. Do we have other things to do? No. Well, all right. We'll just chill out and.
You do have the 2 books that you can read.
I'm going to take a day for that.
We can
Smartest
spy.
man
So wait, what is the one book?
Spy. Keep an eye out.
Increases your
on the
Yeah, by
place.
2. And then what's the other one?
increases your intelligence. So
Well done, Loki.
That makes sense.
We've got.
It'll make me a better wizard.
We shall do as you say.
I need the tachas.
Take the whole stack of this.
And this one too.
Are you snorting?
Baby giggles. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Careful, Ryan.
Play with your sister? Do you want to play with your sister in the play area?
Oh, that's cool. Okay. So, do you guys want to spend a day of downtime for you to read that book?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe.
I will.
I gotta go pee real quick. Talk amongst yourselves.
Have fun.
We have somebody like go chat with the Woder people, like get inside and sort of do some like staking out of the place.
I'm very good at talking to people. I'm not so great at spatial awareness or seeing my surroundings or knowing if people hate me.
I could send you in with my familiar,
Oh, that sounds lovely.
and I could while you were talking.
Yes, a great crow sitting on my shoulder.
Yeah. Something like that. I'm sure they would appreciate that as well. Being like a symbol of Woder.
And while I'm in keeping their attention, you do heist things.
I can also polymorph myself to something.
A raven?
Yeah.
Yes, one on each shoulder. That sounds amazing.
Okay. What has been discussed?
Alright. I think send Billy into the like Woden's place to chat with them, try and work out a deal.
Okay.
And I'm gonna polymorph myself into a raven.
Okay.
And I've also turned my familiar into a raven by
Okay.
recasting it. We're gonna go in with them.
Okay.
Just check out the place.
Okay.
From the inside.
All right. So, Ilya, you approach the front, and you and your raven both land nearby. Give me a perception check.
In fact, we'll have them sitting on my shoulders.
Okay, they're on your shoulders.
Yeah.
That's
Well, because like, you know, it's a
Woden
respected
stuff.
animal.
That is interesting. Yeah, give me a perception check, you, real quick.
Hold on. What's the different raven stat block?
Oh yeah, because you have to use that. Well,
It's like,
that's
it is,
wisdom.
like specifically raven, right? Or is it like a different Corvid?
Yeah, that's ravens.
Okay. They don't actually have great perception, but that's fine.
Well,
There's
it's
two of us.
it's you keep your mental stats, don't you, or is that just a
no,
specific
not with
druid?
polymorph.
Oh, gotcha.
I have an intelligence of 2
Nice.
currently. I still remember who I am.
Yep.
Kind of. So best I got's an 18.
18. You see, standing on the roof of the hall is another raven, and it's looking at you, and you see a golden eye blink in the center of its forehead.
Oh. Having second thoughts, but also pretty dumb. So.
All right. You approach the guys, and they're like, "Hey,
Hello there.
hello."
We've come to see Warden's son. I believe we can be of great service.
All right. I think he was looking for you lot. Come on in. And they lead you inside. It is a relatively fortified hall. It basically has a one level that looks like stone walls with kind of dirt behind it, and then the hall is kind of built on top of that, and there's a staircase leading up. They lead you up the stairs through the main door. It is a relatively long hall, and a nice hearth burning in the center of the room. It's nice and warm. You see a real long table with a bunch of warriors basically sitting at it and eating and drinking. And at the end of the hall, you see a big chair that Oho is currently sitting in.
Hello up there.
Oi!
You're that fellow brave enough to stand against Luxor and Lucius both, eh?
Indeed.
Wonderful, wonderful. I represent a coalition of folks of much of the same mind.
The regionally known Lost
The
Boys.
regionally known Lost Boys, I know them.
Oh, that's what the Raven says. Regionally known Lost Boys.
There
I
is,
can
however, a little thing I figured you may wish to know about your very own local town. And, well, look, folks put up with Lucius and Luxor mostly because they keep the demons at bay. Those, that clockwork tower over there, not actually a site of worship by a god. They're outsiders, yes, but they stick around, they do their stuff, they don't really even visit the town. Their only purpose, not of worship, it's to come out and fuck shit up if demons ever invade. And that's when you'll be glad you had them on your side.
Roll persuasion.
Wow, what is this going on? Me and Yala just sort of flap around, keeping an eye on the place. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a way to do this without looking suspicious.
I'm gonna inspiration that.
You don't. It doesn't seem like anyone is freaked out by the fact that there's
Seems
random.
like they like birds. These birds are particular.
Yeah, ravens seem to be pretty cool.
I'm looking for entrances to other rooms, maybe like secret chambers. I
18?
guess.
Persuasion?
18.
Okay. Good. I hear what you're saying. Well, I understand.
Is our goal to fuck these guys up because they're bad guys? Or is our goal to save the clockwork people?
The goal is to save the clockwork people, and on the table is fucking them up because they're kind of shitty.
My goal is to rob them.
We're probably gonna do that either way.
So, he goes, alright, I hear what you're saying, and to come clean a little bit, we are partially looking at rooting out the gods of outside of the Iska Pantheon, but we're also looking for their power. I don't know if you know the stories of Aegir. He was struck down during the Age of Strife. The Titan used his own weapon to impale him at the bottom of this seafloor. I know some people who have discovered where his body is, and with enough nodes of power, we believe we can bring him back.
Oh, lovely!
Aegir deserves to be the god of the sea, not the god of the drowned. Also, you're not there.
No.
But you can be there if you want, I guess.
Wait, I thought you were talking about bringing back the Titan, not Aegir.
No.
These guys want to bring back Aegir.
Everybody's resurrecting dead gods. It's in style right now.
Aegir's not dead. He's just in a constant state of drowning.
Just stuck.
That sounds miserable.
He wakes up, drowns. Wakes up, drowns.
No, he's kind of just drowning at the bottom of the ocean constantly.
I don't like that at all. That's
What does resurrecting him entail?
Well,
Does that not?
I believe if we give him the power of 5 of these lesser nodes, it'll give him the strength momentarily to release that weapon from himself, and he'll be able to return to the surface. What was funny?
Australian accent.
Damn it!
No, keep it. I love
No,
it.
I always do Australian every time.
I love it. I love it so much.
No, it's already the dialect of another area in the world. These people,
Right, if we try, resurrect the dead gods.
these people are supposed to have a Norwegian accent, and I can't do it because I don't remember. I looked up how to do a Norwegian accent, and then I forgot. I just default to Australian. I don't know why. It's a
Not
problem.
always.
It's not
Sometimes
horrible.
it's Irish.
We'll say this one was New Zealand. So, yeah, that... I've always thought Aegir kind of got the sharp end of the stick. Ooh, no pun intended. And
The raven.
no one deserves to live an eternity of drowning. Yeah, we can probably get you a hand in getting some of those lesser notes. They're all over the place. We just got 2 yesterday.
Really?
No.
What? No, Ian.
That would
Oh
be.
my
We
God.
already have 3. With 5, we'd be
Oh
able to
no,
raise.
sorry. We already used them. I was just trying to make a point there.
Oh my God.
Sure. Interesting.
We're kind of experts at the subject. We can dig up another 2 in no time at all.
So I think we gotta kill this guy.
I'm not even there.
I guess fireball in the whole room.
You're not the folks trying to wake up the Titan, are you? Just doing my due diligence here.
What?
There's some folks running around trying to use these nodes to wake up the Titan. Use it to their own ends. Seems kind of dickish to me.
I didn't know this was a thing. That's concerning.
Keep your eyes out.
The last time that Titan stood, we lost a god. And Wodan lost his eyes.
Do you know who's working?
It's alright.
Working for me. What do you mean?
No one gave you this idea?
Well, I was talking with the followers of Aegir, but
Have a chat with the boys.
Kick it back a few beers.
Yeah. Dude, what if we bring the god back?
Well, we'll point you in their direction if we ever figure out where they're based. And heck, if we all took on them, dug up their citadel, that's another whatever number of nodes they've picked up right there.
that's probably true. But
So yeah, leave the tower alone. We'll go digging up for other places. Find some nodes that aren't being used to hold up the structure of the universe.
I'll have to speak with Al Nordling about this.
Who's that?
He's or actually, Alvis Nordling about this. Or no, it's Al Nordling. He's the Nordling. He's the Nordling clan representative within this town. I'm sure they would really like to know that someone's trying to raise the Titan. That's not good at all. That's deeply concerning.
Bad start?
History check. Actually, you can do a history check because you're
No.
local.
But he's a raven.
Can I try one?
Sure.
I have a -4. I'm proficient, so it evens out.
8.
That there is the name of a clan.
15.
15. The Nordling clan are the ones that are basically they're known for their main worship. Basically, they're like the clan that is most connected to the Iska pantheon. Actually, it is said that Wodan himself was a Nordling long ago. They've kind of fallen out of favor recently. The other clans have gotten more powerful, but they're from pre-Age of Strife.
Gods who were people once. I can get behind that.
file that away in my bird brain. Tell the party later.
Why are you confused?
What is this on my fridge?
What? Huh? No, that's a bit of support that didn't get broken off. That would need to be cut off, basically, since it's hardened.
Have me and my familiar found anything while poking around?
Oh, you see that there are basically, this is a long hall. On each side, there are doors, and there also appears to be a staircase leading down. The staircase leading down seems to be like tucked away in a corner, and it doesn't appear to be guarded, but it is close to where Oho is sitting. But he's currently engaged with Ilya's character. The doors to the side, you see that some warriors come out of them at some point. It seems like those are, for the most part, bedchambers.
It is, unfortunately, always a little more complicated than good guys and bad guys. These people are kind of crappy, but they have some points.
Just because I'm a bad guy,
Doesn't mean I'm a bad
guy.
Oh, I want to raise my god, but also fuck all the other gods. But also, like, I don't know, fuck the gods? I don't know.
It's a comic.
Are the gods actually the good guys?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
They're the ones that put us in this mess.
Yeah.
It depends on your god.
Some of them are less shitty, but
Some of them
smash the system!
Some of them just want to help the world along. You'd think Vegeta is a bad guy.
She's still planning. Can you give me some more coffee, please?
No!
Thank you. I love you.
Y'all are cute.
All right.
Okay. I think that's probably all we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to try and head down the stairs.
They don't look suspicious while I'm doing it. I'll
Give me a stealth
around.
check with disadvantage.
bird have stealth. Nope. It's just a flat plus 2. -1.
-1. Yeah, you kind of squawk and just
Nat 1.
you squawk and
Or
then
no.
like walk down the stairs. So you just see that Oho is watching you as you're like ah! You're just like
hopping across
hopping down the stairs, and he's just like, all right, and doesn't seem to stop you. But you go down the stairs, and you are now in the basement.
Is there anybody around?
You hop down, and there's like just a table of guys playing cards, all looking at you. And the one's like, is that a fucking raven?
I look at them with a big beady eye.
Hey, they should
Okay.
not question ravens if they're of the...
Yeah. That,
Like,
why do you think he's able to do the shit he's doing right
Just
now?
give him a little head nod. And,
Yeah, you give him a head nod. The
look
one's
for
like,
entrances.
the one's like, wait a minute, did he just nod at me?
He winked.
Wink!
I must be
I heard
in
that.
Logan!
He's like,
No.
and you see the one guy is just like staring at his mug like,
Yeah.
what the fuck was in this?
Right.
But they seem to not be suspicious. Well,
Well, they're suspicious.
they're
but they don't
suspicious.
suspect.
They're not hostile.
They don't
They're
think I'm a
bewildered.
They're confused.
Yeah.
Confounded.
They're like, what the fuck is
guy. Are
happening?
there any other like doors out of this room?
Yes.
Underground?
Although all the doors here appear to be closed.
Okay. I can't open a door as a bird, so.
You just like go up to a door and just
Like,
look
peck
back
at
and
it.
go. And just, I think he wants you to open the door for him.
Yeah, these guys are dumb. Yeah, I go over to a door and like peck on it, and then keep looking back at those dudes.
All right, give me a persuasion check.
Oh god. -2. 10 flat.
All right,
Curious.
they're like,
Not quite
"Oh, I'm not opening that door for you, bud.
Fine. I'll fly out of here. Go
Okay.
back and land on
See, I feel like
on
low
Floki's shoulder.
or the 10 should have been like, this is freaking me out. 10's like, I'm kind of curious. And then 20's like, the gods want us to open the door!
How many doors were down there?
You saw 6 doors.
6 doors. Alright. That's enough information. All the good stuff.
Thank you.
You are driving to this screen.
Good plan. There
I
it
don't
is.
know what's going on.
Well, currently you're like in the middle of the Wodenist Hall,
We persuaded the
next to Ilya.
Wodenists not to break down the obelisk.
and they said they're looking for nodes of power. They need
And-
2.
I'm just saying that, like, it doesn't seem like anything's going on. Everyone's quiet. Like,
Oh,
what
yeah,
are we
that's...
doing? What's
Well-
the plan?
I've come back out and I'm ready to leave.
Any leads you want to point us at? Or do you figure you...
Leads? In regards to what?
Oh, you know, extra nodes of power you ain't been able to get your fists on.
I mean, other than the one that you told me not
Other
to do.
ones we asked you not to do. Anything that might be a little harder to take a crack at.
There are other towns we could go to. I'm not sure how friendly the locals would be to just us busting up their temples.
Oh,
I know these locals weren't too keen.
leave that to us. Thank you so much for your time, Woden son.
But if you do manage to get 2 nodes, I'm sure you'd have the favor of Aegir for ever, basically.
Look, what, God or not, former mortal or not, whatever's going on with him, nobody deserves to be drowning for an eternity. That just sucks.
I agree.
No one?
Yes, you're a more vengeance-minded person than I.
Some people are bad.
This is true. This is objectively
Aegir
true.
was pretty hot. I don't know if that changed anything.
What?
Every time you've seen a statue of Aegir, he's been pretty hot.
What does that have to do with him being a good guy?
I don't know.
Not much.
First impressions?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm insulted on your opinion of me now.
what do you mean?
What? Oh, if he's hot, that's fine.
Wow.
You think I'm just gonna...
It was a joke
change
more
my
than
mind?
anything.
It was a good joke.
I thought it was a good joke, yeah.
It was funny.
I don't know. I think the favor of a god would be pretty useful,
Yeah.
especially when he's the god of the ocean, right?
I mean,
You said
And
he's
we
the god
have
of
a
the
boat.
ocean.
We always
He was.
be the god of the ocean.
Now he's the god of the
Is there
ground.
another god of the ocean?
I mean, yeah. But, like, he
It's
was
probably like
the Iska god of, like, the sea, basically.
Yeah, that'd be pretty useful for traveling the sea if we had the god of the sea.
He's still worshipped as, like, that kind of thing, but now it's more of like, hey, man, I know you're drowning. Let's not let us do that.
Aww. That's cute.
But, like, he could be freed and, like, regain his status. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you guys have seen statues of him in the past. Actually, in the...
Have we smashed any?
No.
Okay.
You specifically did not smash the one in the last Nordic Burial Ground you were at.
Would he be mad?
That was the statue that was crying.
Would he be mad if we smashed one of his dad's statues? His dad? Like, what?
Mhm.
I feel like he's probably all their dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be mad.
If you smashed a Woden statue, well, you did.
Yeah.
But what if we use that
Let's not
on
tell
resurrecting
anyone
him?
that.
That's
Man, if you know
we
what,
have two
that
cool
might
things.
make Woden less mad at you for smashing his statue.
Oh,
If you
save
use
his
one of his
son.
statues to save his son, yeah.
Alright.
I'm thinking this
Does
might
he
not
like
be a
his
forced
son?
idea now, guys.
Huh?
Does he really like his son?
I mean, his son will become more
Hi.
useful.
Yeah.
God,
Stuck
family
at the
relationships
bottom.
are pretty fucked up sometimes.
You're not
Sure.
wrong.
Hey,
You're
and
not
if
wrong.
we get him, maybe we could help stop the rising of the Titan because he can probably rule the ocean or the sea
Yeah, it's not a
and
bad idea.
figure it out and be like, "Oh, I can help you guys destroy these people that are trying to."
And he's probably not a fan of the Titan.
That is probably also true.
Yeah. He's like, "I don't want round 2
Yeah.
because I didn't win round
Last time I fought this guy, he took my weapon from me and impaled me into the bottom of the ocean.
Alright, we've made friends, and
Feels like
they're
we're on
not
Team Free that guy now.
they're not perfect, but
Was that the cold or the lightning?
Lightning.
it's always good to have friends.
We'll use it.
It's a good way to get rid of some of these nodes of power.
You guys do also have 2 cold nodes of power. You can just give them, and then they'd be able to do it.
Oh, we have those.
Yeah.
Hey, boss!
Boss.
Are we far enough away?
Yeah, I'd say you guys can go
Okay,
and
we can reconvene.
reconvene on your boat or something.
I'm no longer a bird.
Alright, I think we should do it.
Yeah, it's.
I've never watched a guy
Honestly.
get resurrected before, so it's on my bucket list.
If we could gain his favor, that would be quite the move.
Do we have a plan for the poison?
No, you currently don't have a plan for the poison or the cold ones. The only ones you're using right now are the luck and the lightning.
Let's do it.
I thought we were gonna use the cold one for, like, something on our boat to help us.
You talked about it, but it takes. I don't know if
We don't need anything.
It takes
for a
6
boat now,
months
but
to
we
do one of
have to
these.
go to God of the
Takes a
Sea.
long time.
No, it was gonna be to, like, freeze the stuff around us while we do.
It takes 6 months, so I don't really know how much longer this campaign's actually going to be happening. You know what I mean?
That sucks.
It's
By
almost.
that point, there might be a Titan.
It's almost
Rampaging
like
across the
I'm
world.
trying to make it difficult for you guys to get a bunch of legendary weapons.
Look, I'd rather have the sea like
That
me
was,
than
like,
have
my
a pointy
plan
stick.
from, like, game, like, 2. So,
To
like,
invent a bunch of
why did
legendary
you
weapons.
let me think that this could be him?
It can happen. I mean, I guess. So I guess it depends. If you guys want a campaign with like, so in the next game we play, if you want one where it's like not actually like a main theme, like this one is the Fallen Titan, like that's the main storyline or whatever. I don't need to have a main storyline, and you guys can spend like 6 months of downtime and not be a big deal. But if I'm trying to have a main storyline, it's pretty hard for me to be like, okay, you guys just wait for a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
It kind of
That'd be a
happens
little bit
over
of
a
time
year.
pressure,
yeah,
especially with this.
yeah. Like this, if you wait for 6 months, the Titan will just be around, like, destroying everything, and then be like, oh man, we have a boat that freezes water around us, yay.
Fine. Two colder, lesser known.
I'm sorry for raining on your parade.
Getting rid of the poison and one of the cold, an extra cold. The poison one just kind of grosses me out.
But if we use poison, that's a good weapon.
So is ice.
Yeah, I mean, it's just,
Also,
Ice is pointy.
But yeah, but poison's like
poison might do weird things to his resurrection.
he's a god. He's kind of just going to absorb him as power as opposed to,
Yeah.
like,
I will trust the GM.
So they have, I guess, like one of fire, one of like nature, or something.
well,
and
one's radiant.
dragon.
So, radiant,
Oh,
order,
that makes sense.
and
Dragon.
nature. Order is the dragon.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
What would nature be?
Justice.
Life energy, I guess.
That makes sense. And cold and poison.
Yeah, so he's just with our powers combined. Yeah, honestly, you can put all those together and just get like a node of power that is just glowing. It'd be like a miscellaneous node of power,
Yeah.
which instead of being fist-sized, it becomes a cube, a glowing white cube.
Did the old king like the Iska gods? Is he like a fan of them, or
Yeah, all of the.
this is a nice funeral present? Raise one of your gods from the ocean.
That might overshadow the funeral, to be honest.
Maybe we should do it the day after.
No,
no day up.
let's do it right now.
Oh boy.
Right here. Right
All right,
now.
so are you guys gonna like talk to them about that and like make a plan?
Yes.
Yo!
Yeah.
Woden's son!
We're back.
All right, he lets you all in and he goes, "Have you thought of my offer?"
Oh, even better, we checked our inventory, we had 2 lying around extra. Here you go.
Hold on. Settle down, my god.
I'm about to knock you upside the head.
We may have access to a
person.
couple nodes of power.
person.
Well, if you have access to two, then would you be interested in traveling with me?
I think we may.
All right. All right. So here
He
is.
just short circuited for a second. Like, is this real? Is this gonna happen?
I mean, it's a weird day. It's a weird day for Odin's son.
It's a weird day for all of us.
So, something I did not mention before.
Oh.
There is currently a guard guarding his body as well. A kraken has kind of shown up.
Ah,
Tentacles!
I see.
Kind of. Just kind of showed up.
Yeah, it showed up a few thousand years ago.
It's exactly what you
This
think.
weird.
But I'm sure with a party such as yourselves, we'll be able to kill it, including myself. I'm pretty powerful.
You
Kill
went
it?
back to Australia.
No. There's one problem.
What is the issue?
I don't breathe underwater.
Neither do I.
I can
I
take
do.
it.
I have a necklace for that.
I do.
I have a spell for that.
I also, I don't know
thought you
about
walk
you guys,
on
but I can't really shoot
I
arrows
do. I
underwater,
also have
That is a
a.
bigger problem.
which is
Half
kind of
of
my main
water breathing.
specialty.
Oh. He's like, I'm sure we can buy some potions of water breathing. Those are pretty easy. Or we can buy some gillyweed if we really need to.
And ooh,
I can
we-
take care of water breathing, actually.
Perfect. I can bring a cohort of men as well, if we like.
What kind of weapons can we use underwater? Like,
Well, I punch people, so I can kind of do that anyway.
I can't shoot arrows, which is my main.
You can shoot arrows to 30 feet, or whatever the first range
Short range.
is. Yeah, short range, you can shoot arrows without disadvantage.
150 feet.
Yeah, so you can, with 150 feet, you can shoot something.
Okay.
You got the strong bow. But then after that, your arrows don't do damage anymore.
Why'd you leave your sister?
Do you have any explosives lying around?
Are you
Oh
hungry?
god.
I could buy some.
We wrap them in wax paper and set them to go off when they reach the bottom.
Could make depth charges.
I
Yeah!
can't hear you. Hello. I need you.
We
to
could at
talk.
least leave the Kraken wounded before we get there.
Well, I could talk to the Ember Bellies.
Sounds great, who they?
They're the local dwarves. They're the ones who make all the cannons.
Rad! Nothing like a dwarf when you need something
Blown up. Yep.
made or blown up.
Valid point. Yeah, I think this will work out very
I
well
don't know
for all
what you
of us.
want. You have to be direct about what you want. You have to say what you want, or I'm not getting you
Let's go
anything.
save a god.
So tell her what you want, what you really, really want. So tell her what they want, what they really, really
Now,
want.
what I will say is I do have manpower. I don't necessarily have money. If you want to talk to the Ember Bellies, I can talk to them and get you a deal, maybe, on a bunch of
We have
powder.
so much money.
Please stop just telling people you have things. Good lord.
We're gonna get murdered.
You can insinuate it, but
what
just
you
don't say it out loud. Good lord.
What kind?
Anyway, yes, we could obviously some weapons.
Cheese.
wax-coated barrels.
Sure.
Actually, it'd be a wax-coated barrel
You are not being
with
helpful.
steel ends. That way, it'll sink.
So far.
Alright.
Look, money is like fertilizer. It's no good to anyone unless it's spread around making things grow.
Or packed into a container to explode.
Yeah!
Right.
Nice fertilizer bomb joke.
Yeah, let's go talk to some dwarves and get some bombs.
I've been doing a lot of research on ammonium nitrate lately.
Why?
Nice.
Activities.
Good luck.
Thanks. It's interesting, the things you can learn. Like how you can make fuel oil and nitroglycerin.
Hey, can we
From-
like
It's fine.
get back?
The game, yeah. We're talking about bombs right now
I
in
don't
the game.
want. I don't want.
Okay.
Does your gunpowder have a fancy name? Is it like
Uh,
smoke powder?
No, smoke powder's the lower version. This is, I feel like I've...
Cannon powder? I don't
I feel like I've... Is it just gunpowder?
know. Ember. I don't know. Probably.
Ember Belly Dragon Powder.
Dragon powder, that's a good one.
You guys got...
Let's put it
How
in
many
order.
barrels of dragon powder would you guys like to buy?
I mean, what you got?
10 would
Why are
be
we
good.
buying stuff for explosive?
To drop depth charges on the Kraken.
Yeah, we won't blow up a crank.
Yeah.
That way it's wounded when we go after it.
Yep. That is a pretty good idea. So I would say each barrel would probably cost... It's a barrel, so 2,000 gold per barrel? Now, it's not designed to be used
Underwater.
as an explosive on its own. So a single barrel would do 20d8 whatever damage. For underwater, I would say force damage because it's kind of an explosion.
Maybe thunder. It's like sonic damage.
I think
it's the same thing.
Yeah. And I would say I'd do it for only 30 feet radius.
Excellent.
Just getting a phone call. Not me. You are.
I am not getting a phone call. I might have gotten a text.
This is buzzing for a long time.
Yeah, each barrel is 2,000 gold.
2,000? How many do we want? Money's not really an object.
Yeah, are we just gonna kill the fucking Kraken with a bunch of barrels? That's gonna suck.
That sounds lame.
That does sound
We
lame.
just get like 2.
2? I don't know, that's a lot of damage.
1. You get 1 barrel.
Yeah, just to soften them up a little bit.
Yes.
I'll swim it down there.
Is this like a whole blown
That's-
Kraken?
That's
Like
extremely cool.
a big one?
Yep.
That's
Okay.
that would be very cool.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
I think like the full grown Kraken is pretty easy.
Yeah, you might want more than 1 barrel, to be honest.
It's like CR20 or something.
CR23.
Ooh!
Yeah, that's what, level 8?
I'm gonna be buying me some potions of speed.
You already bought some, I thought.
We
They're
talked
400
about.
gold a piece.
I didn't tell you though that.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Then tell me how many you want to buy.
You said 400 each.
Yep.
I'll buy 4.
DM, how many 20d8 barrels do you think would comfortably, save for half, of course, do you think would comfortably soften up the CR23 for us to handle?
God.
How much HP does it got?
Quite a bit. I don't know if you can buy enough barrels to soften it up, honestly.
Alright.
I don't know if you
And
can
then there's
store the amount of barrels on your boat that you
That
would
was a
need.
juvenile Kraken, which is not as deadly.
I don't care. You're resurrecting a god.
That's true. It's gotta be a challenge.
Yeah. Well, if it helps, the monk with you is also level 8.
Okay.
And he can bring some fodder with him if
Yeah,
you guys
we get
want.
We haven't had a real like
Oh,
do or
bring
die
all my
fight.
Green Hood recruits.
God.
Getting burned. But the
They-
ones that survive will actually become.
Yeah. So you guys you're gonna bring all your Green Hood recruits so that the 1 or 2 that survive become like level 6 or something. Just so you guys know, killing this thing gets you 50,000 experience.
Yeah. That's enough to
Which that would be divided by however many people with you.
Mm-hmm.
5.
even
And that's
still,
also if it has no minions, which it will.
Yes. And you know what? Probably those minions will tank 1 or 2 of the barrels.
Okay, here's the question. Can we get through this combat in the next 40 minutes?
No.
Heck no. We cannot fight a Kraken in 40 minutes. No. This will be the entire next session.
Yeah.
So I would say if we want to do all the prep we can, maybe have a little bit of downtime. That'd be a good idea. Because you already read that book. Are we going to give the
Oh, yeah.
Constitution book to August's character?
The best damn wizard in the world.
What's your intelligence at now, out of curiosity?
22.
Holy shit. Smart boy.
You got that big brain.
I have a plus 11 to spell attacks and an 18 save.
Now, my question is, could you do some fucked up time stuff and, like, make someone travel to, oh, wait, no, that's not how that works. Nah, it wouldn't work out. I was
You
like,
mean,
make someone go to the
jump
Feywild.
forward
Make someone go to the Feywild and come back.
with the book.
Yeah, and spend 100 years there, but come back and no time pass or something.
Yeah.
You would
Well,
need It's very
I think-
specific magic.
Yeah, like Feywild magic is kind of random, so I don't know
Yeah.
if you can plan it.
Befriend a archfey.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, I need a favor.
You have to make me the smartest man in the world.
I need you to
So
make
the god of the mother,
Vidunia.
would she control? She controls nature, right? Is
Yep.
that only plants, or is that also animals?
Plants and animals, yeah.
Fish.
Yeah. Why?
Would she want to help us raise this god?
She's pretty indifferent about Aegir. Aegir's an Iska god. He's a lesser deity. She doesn't really care about lesser deities, to be honest.
She's like a big one.
Yeah, she's a greater
The whole
deity.
planet.
Like, there are certain gods she would care about. Like, she has children and stuff within her own pantheon,
Yeah.
but they don't have as much of a hold here.
Alright.
I will say, you guys had at least 1 day of downtime, so I'm gonna click down your thing, Alex.
Can I make the frost skull?
I would say, give me an Arcana roll.
So can I keep working on Nordic prison?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go investigate some more of the town.
23.
23. Okay. You looked through your tomes and you did a little bit of research as well. And yes, you absolutely could convert this into a frost skull. So I'm going to have this be the same way he's kind of doing it. It's a spell you're kind of crafting to do this. 23. Make a note somewhere. 23 out of 100 towards frost skull.
What I actually want to do is put the frost skull into the rib cage of the giant and have that be the animating force of the giant.
Got to make the frost skull first,
Okay?
and then once you have the frost skull, it'll be an extra
So
something.
I'm making an undead, and then I'm making an undead suit for the undead.
Okay.
And it has to happen in that order.
Yep.
I got this.
Okay. So basically, every day of downtime, you get a roll Arcana, and then add Arcana to that counter, if that makes sense. If you get a natural 20, you actually get 40 points towards it instead of 20. It's the same deal with you, Devin.
Okay, how long are we taking?
How long do you want to take?
I'll probably need like 3,
3 days?
maybe 4. I don't know if Nordic prison will help us. It's like a magic circle kind of.
Yeah.
Does that work in the reverse where I can like flip it? Things can't get in.
Yeah, it
Like
does.
normal
It does
magic
work. Yep.
That might be interesting.
Now, what is the Alfar of the archer?
Altar of the Archer. That is Todbrock the Archer. He is a Suma god.
That's Floki's
Yeah.
plan?
Well, no.
Whatever.
So there's the Iska and the Suma gods. Actually, roll religion for me to see if
You got a hell.
23.
there are the Iska and the Suma gods. You know that there are the Nordic Isles, and then there's also Fog Island, which is kind of, if you look at the Anglonia map, the Nordic Isles are up here. Then you have Anglonia, and off the bottom tip of Anglonia proper, there's Fog Island. Fog Island reveres the Suma gods, and the Nordic Isles revere the Iska gods, and they kind of have like a cultural connection there, where they both kind of worship each other's gods, kind of. When you're looking at Fog Island, think like Celtic and stuff like that. That's kind of like their people are, whereas these are like Norse. Todbrock is one of the Suma gods. He's the god of archery and hunting and stuff like that.
So they would want to help resurrect this.
You're not dead. He's just
Oh, okay. Help take him, right?
I mean, so that's just a shrine, so there's probably not a dedicated person there.
Yeah, no. Oh, there's not a dedicated person there. Like,
At a shrine? No, shrines are usually like a statue or
tiny
something.
monument.
Yeah, it's like a monument to a god, whereas a temple is a place where there's actually
Yeah,
like
worship,
worshippers and stuff. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I figured I'd check because quiet and I don't want to bully over anyone.
Everybody okay with 3 days of downtime?
Yeah.
I could use another 2.
I will be trying to recruit Green Hood members.
Who wants to go fight a sea monster?
You're not finding very much luck here. There are not a lot of elves in this town.
I need to be elves. I'm no longer racist.
As long as you're willing to act like an elf and assimilate into elven culture, anyone can be an elf!
As long as you're okay with putting on little ear caps.
Yeah, these people seem pretty heavily invested in the whole, like, Nordic culture kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That tracks.
Oh, Green Hood. I guess they are an Anglonia
Yeah.
clan, I guess.
Well, like, they're very... Hey, Raya, if you want to play on your tablet, can you play on your tablet in the living room, please? Can you play on your tablet in the living room, please? Okay. Then make sure the volume's down real low, okay? You're good.
Thank you, Raya.
Alright, yeah, you're not having... There's not a lot of... Okay, to be completely honest, you're not going to get anybody that's not an elf or a half-elf to join the Green Hoods because
Yeah, I know.
they are literally like an elven freedom fighting group.
Yes.
Like, I guess, in theory, you could have people that would want to do that, but also, like, you have an elven freedom fighting group in a place where elves are kind of sort of second-class citizens, but, like, not really, but, like, kind of are. They were slaves, like, 100 years ago, but not anymore.
Not particularly on purpose,
While I
but
was still
feeling
alive.
the after effects.
I'm 150 years old.
Oh
so.
my gosh, so that's why you're doing this, because you remember slavery? And so you
Well, he's not from Nordic
I
Isles,
don't know if
so...
that's the word petty.
If
Slavery's pretty fucked up no matter how long ago.
That is true.
He's being petty about it.
you're right, because I lived through slavery. Yeah.
Well, okay, you were not a slave.
See?
You don't know that.
You're
I bet
not
you
from
read.
the Nordic Isles. That's canon. You traveled here.
Yes. Is the Nordic Isle the only place that had slaves?
I mean...
It's the
No.
only place that
And
has...
Anglonia
Elven
had-
slaves.
Huh?
No, Anglonia didn't really have a lot of elven slaves, really. So what happened was the people who conquered Northern Anglonia were the Nordic people, and they became Northern Anglonian after, like, kind of cultural disassociation or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So the only ones who took slaves were the Nordic people that returned back to the Nordic Isles. The people in Northern Anglonia did more of the killing than the enslaving, if that makes sense.
It's not better exactly, but
No.
it's different.
It is different. It was more of like the pogroms than the enslaving.
That's not a word I was expecting to hear today.
Yep.
Do you think the Kraken's immune to polymorph? They just turn into like a goldfish for a bit, and then go get the god out.
Again.
I think even if it isn't, it's got legendary resistance.
Yeah, it does.
That's fair.
It is not immune to it, I don't think.
Yeah.
But
You could burn legendary resistances on it.
yeah, which actually,
And we don't have a supermarket.
huh?
Right.
That would be cool. That would be very cool. Could go all,
Although if
Does
we-
it not have legendary resistance? That makes no sense.
It's gotta.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, it's called the Kraken, not a Kraken.
Us Krakens. Are you looking at the right one?
I'm looking at D&D Beyond.
No.
Maybe we can pull like a movie move and get some like dynamite or something and it's not.
Moby Dick, that's what I was thinking of.
I mean, maybe we soften it up. Like,
In Hell's Heart I stab at thee.
if we like fight it first and then throw a bunch of barrels of gunpowder down its throat.
Huh. It does not seem to have legendary resistance. That's dumb.
That is dumb.
I'm gonna make this one have legendary resistances because it is a CR23. How can you be CR23 without legendary resistance? It's a Titan. It's a gargantuan monstrosity. Which it also would be nice for the rest of the players to be here next time. Which, actually, it might be a while until we actually do the whole fighting the Kraken thing?
Because it feels like
We
it
get,
should
like,
have as
all-
many of us on hand as possible.
All
Yes.
7 of us.
We're
might
gonna
have a shot.
need.
It is gonna be, and you're gonna have Oho to help you out. Woden's son guy. He's also gonna be a monk.
Some of us may die, but it is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
And if you want him to bring some people, he can do that too. Which they're not gonna be. They can get attacked for you people. They might get one-shotted, but they'll be there
True.
to absorb the shot. He can bring some warriors with him. They're not gonna be like.
Yeah.
They're gonna be.
We're gonna have more than like one ship, right?
Should I bring the green hoods?
He can bring his own
And
ship
then a
too.
few,
They
okay,
can.
If
the green
you-
hoods
okay.
can operate
as
them.
decoys.
If you want to bring the green hoods, you can. It is very likely that there will be casualties.
Yes.
Okay, I just want you to know that.
But the casualties that, or the people
okay.
that don't make or that make it.
Yes, they will get a lot of experience, but I'm also saying it might be pretty bad for morale if you have 10 people in your organization and like 8 of them die. That's gonna be
Get eaten by a sea monster.
that's gonna be pretty bad for like morale.
We won't talk about this.
Basically, the premise would be like, hey, you joined this Elven freedom fighting group, and then you were part of it for 2 months, and you were just hunting and shit, and then suddenly your boss shows up and is like, hey, we're gonna fight a Kraken. You guys go to fight the
rescue a
Kraken.
Nordic god.
Yeah.
Kind of a bad boss.
And then, like, most of you die.
What have you been doing, miss? Huh?
Just been helping you guys, making sure
Thank
you
you.
stay alive.
Keep
I
an
do
eye
like
on
being
us.
alive. Relative to the alternative, it is a strong preference.
Okay.
Muscle. Just protecting him. Like to make sure we're all good. Everybody's happy. Sad. Simple.
Is there any way to get advantage on these Arcana checks for the spell thing? Or is
If
it
you have
just
assistance, I would say you get
I will
advantage.
give you
Does it?
assistance.
Oh, okay.
You guys can assist each other. Just a little.
Hey,
Not gonna make that joke. Little magical.
23.
I said I wasn't gonna make a joke, and I tried again. And I
circle
stopped.
jerk.
Yes, I was gonna say circle jerk. Magical circle jerk, but no, not allowed.
Too late, already did it.
4. Six. 7. Is that math right? Yes. I mean, 4 days. I can't fast. Take me 4 days to finish.
4 days? In 4 days, Phineas, your person will arrive.
4 days.
Yeah. The Green Hood Trainer.
What are the odds we could, like, get Ironsides on our ship? Just,
I
like,
think
shoot
you
them.
already
Just
have
something- yeah, I think we upgraded.
hardened hull,
Okay. never mind.
so the hull has double hit points. You guys probably aren't going to be fighting this on the surface. You're probably going to be going down
Oh, true. Yeah.
and fighting it.
Be in the water.
Yeah, because he's at the bottom of the ocean.
Right.
And this will be one of the world's Krakens possibly killed. There are not a lot of them.
So we'll be able to breathe underwater because I've got the spell, but movement may be a little harder.
Another thing,
Get some flippers.
he's going to be bringing some dudes with him, and he's going to bring gillyweed for them. That's basically like something you eat, and then you can only breathe water for a certain period of time.
Right.
So he'll have that for his men. So you don't, because you only get, what, 8 people or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is it's 10, but it's also a ritual spell, so I can just keep doing it. And it lasts 24 hours.
Oh, is it a ritual spell? Okay, then you won't do that. You won't bring a gillyweed.
Yeah, so
Okay, so...
every hour, or no, every 10 minutes I can give 10 people.
Yeah, okay, and that's great. Do you want to bring your trainees? Because they're just trainees. You have one Green Hood recruit. You have one
No.
up. No, you're not gonna bring them.
No.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
literally like civilians. Like, have 6 hit points.
yeah, they're gonna get hit and not like go unconscious. They're gonna get hit and die.
Like, insta, like,
Yeah.
get cut in half. Like,
Yeah, it would be bad. Like honestly, the people he's bringing have more hit points, but will probably still just die. You know what I mean? Like,
You might even like one-shot most of us.
I would. Yeah.
Okay,
It would
I have
definitely
one
one
ancient
shot.
frost skull.
What's her base?
Oh, you have the frost skull?
I have one ancient frost skull. Thanks
Alright.
to an at 20.
Oh shit! It is an ancient frost skull. Fuck.
Level 7 wizard spell?
Seventh. It's a 7th level spellcaster.
As in it can cast up to 4th level spells, or as in it can cast up to 7th level spells?
Oh, God, I
I
hope.
think it's 7th level spells.
No.
Because 7th level spells would be a 15th level
That's not,
spellcaster.
like, there's no way. It's gotta be like a level 7 spellcaster.
Which is still effectively another
I
player
mean, that's
character.
basically what I am.
So. Oh yeah, you're right.
It's another
Yeah,
part
it's a
of it.
7th level spellcaster. Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
Yep.
It's not gonna overshadow us all.
it's now the strongest. This skull is now the strongest party member.
So you can talk and think.
I gotta think. It probably only speaks ancient Nordic.
Yeah, it just hisses at you.
It's fine. I can speak. I can write ancient Nordic.
How many bomb barrels do
Ancient Nordic.
I'm thinking
So
5.
you can talk and speak. Here, hold this pen in your mouth.
It just goes da, and you give it the pen in the mouth, and it just like writes da, which means yes.
Right, right. It's good to meet you. Any relation to the person we killed to make you?
It writes no memories.
Fair enough.
Okay. Oh, he's
What?
not mad.
Do you have a name?
No,
Would you like a name?
no.
All right. What would you like us to refer to you as?
It.
Scully?
Timothy.
Sculpert?
It just looks at you.
You saw that little closet named Bip?
Fuck yeah, you guys have Bip too.
I'm just collecting people.
You have pets.
Like Pokemon.
Bip, meet Bip.
Blank. I see.
Hi Bip. The skull just cackles.
So, ready to go on the adventure of a lifetime?
Da.
It's good to meet you. Let me know if you have any needs. I made you, so I'm responsible for you.
It just floats.
It's menacing.
Yep. It has red eyes instead of the blue eyes that you saw from the other ones. And it has a rainbow aura around it.
That is extremely cool.
Okay, is the cat gonna eat the
Yeah, it is. It's gonna eat the frickin' loamy stuff. We got the cats that eat it, and then the frickin' possums that come by and eat it. It's just dehydrated food scraps, basically. That's basically
Yeah,
what
but
cat food is.
It shook its head and then went
Oh,
back.
did it? Yeah.
And went back and tried to eat it.
Alright, so... Is there any other... Okay, how many barrels of dragon powder did you guys buy?
5.
5?
Yeah.
5 barrels of dragon powder. Which, I would say you got outfitted for that same price to basically be depth charges.
Okay. 2,000 apiece.
Yep.
10,000 gold down the drain.
Yep, for what? 20 d8 times 5 damage?
Yeah.
That's...
Probably gonna need it, so.
Yeah, that's probably gonna do a little bit.
It will do 1/8 of its.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
How are we gonna grow?
27 d20 plus 189.
Should I get this? Should I try and get the spell telekinesis so I can huck them at it?
I mean, they'll sink. We just attach rocks.
Oh, true. It's underwater.
Yeah. Although it has a 30-foot radius, so you're gonna have to make sure...
Yeah, we gotta aim.
Yeah.
One of us will carry it and swim towards it.
That is exactly what Loki said they would
That's
do.
what I'm saying. Someone should go on a suicide mission and just go straight into its mouth.
Put them all in a bag of holding and just
So,
open it up.
if you take more damage than your hit points, you do just die.
Mm-hmm. They did say suicide mission.
That is true.
Just get one of your people that you don't like.
Just one two.
One of my.
You will be remembered forever.
Yeah, okay. Good luck
Yikes.
on that persuasion roll.
Is there anything we could buy to like give us a swim speed? I don't
Little
know.
flippers.
Yeah, like
Scuba gear.
we could probably get like alter self potions, but I don't know. This might be expensive, and also might not be available.
So if the Kraken has this much health, what would the Titan have?
More.
Yeah, that Titan is So, just so you know,
This is the warm-up round.
the Titan bodied a god. So, like... Now, granted, this isn't going to be the Titan if they revive it. It'll be, like, a lesser Titan, if that makes sense.
It does.
But they won't have a chance to.
That is the point.
We're gonna snap its neck.
I mean, maybe
With
just...
the help of a god.
Having the god will help. That is for sure. Having a god in your debt is pretty hardcore.
A god who already doesn't want the Titan back.
Very true.
And there are more local gods. Those are more likely to interfere directly.
I wonder if we could, like, sneak past the Kraken during the fight, or have someone go past it and let out what's his face?
Oh.
Make it like you just have to hold on until they unleash the god.
And then the god fights the Kraken.
Yeah, and then
That
they'll just
sounds
finish it
metal.
off.
It does sound pretty metal. I'm gonna need to make a stat block for A-gear, I guess.
Okay.
Which A-gear's avatar would be, like, super fucking overpowered. I'm pretty sure, like, an avatar of a god could just, as an action, just heal a bunch of fucking hit points, you know what I mean? And,
Level 9 mass heal.
oh my
700.
god. Yeah, just you fight him and he gets bloodied and then he just goes, and all his wounds seal. And it's like, ah, fuck.
Ah, but again, on our side.
True.
Hopefully. Oh boy.
I have a lot of prepping to do.
Everything is fine. It's all we have your star metal suit.
That is true. That will help.
It doesn't have
With the
space.
No, but if you get inside it, it'll just fall to the bottom of the
That's true.
ocean floor.
What did we get in the way of XP from today? It was largely RP.
Yeah, I would say everybody gets 500 experience. Because you did a lot of spelunking in underground
Was it 500?
temples. Yeah, everybody gets 500 experience.
God tickets.
Yeah, and you made a deal with the Wodenists to raise a god, and that's going to be intense.
Yeah, for sure. This might be the end of the campaign. If the Kraken just eats all of us.
That'd suck.
Dude, that'd be hilarious.
That would be pretty fucking funny.
Titan gets raised, kills all the gods.
Well, the regionally known
we get
Lost
eaten
Boys
by
bit
all-
off more than they could chew.
Yeah. Who would have guessed?
They are no longer regionally known.
They're still regionally known, but now they're like dead.
They're down there with the drowned.
Yep.
The drowned god.
They tried to raise the drowned god and
And
failed epically.
They also are now down there with them.
Yeah, and they are all now also drowned inside the belly of a kraken.
So stomach acid drowning.
Yeah, it's even worse. But they're not just drowning constantly, they're dead. Alright, are we going to end the video here?
I think so.
Seems like it.
If anybody actually watched this, thank you. You should subscribe.
But